Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Um, guys, good afternoon. I'm sorry I was speaking and I forgot to unmute. Thank you guys for being here. Come on, guys, pull a seat up. I wouldn't be keeping you here long. And I'm trying to test out this link. So everybody could I need like a full participation, please. I know it's a lot going along and around, and I just felt, I wanted to do this now. Must be Trinigal. Come on, I'm seeing like six of you. Come on, thumbs up the video for me. I know we didn't get started as yet, but let's come on, guys, come on, guys, come on, guys, come on, let's get this rolling, let's get this rolling, let's get this rolling, let's talk about it. I have quite a few things to say. I know you haven't seen me in a while. I'm never on time. So come on, guys. Come on, students. Come on, pull a seat up. Pull a seat up. It's really a lot that is going on. And I want at least one or two persons to come up here. So we'll try out the link and everything like that. I'm gonna do a little commentary, so you guys know where I'm coming from, and I thank everybody for being here. I need to do this roll call. Show yourself. Come on, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Okay. Do not be afraid to being here. All right. I hope everybody could um. Oh, Sky Blue. Thank you so much for being here. And okay, look at that. Very good students. See that? How easy that was. Come on, stop hiding, guys. Stop hiding. You're present. Thank you so much, Sky Blue, for being here. Thank you so much. This is my first time dropping a link, so I need your full cooperation, please. I know the streets is hot, but I just felt like doing this right now. I work up the courage to do that. So I need you guys to support me. Anyway, this is about it's a lot I need to speak about, okay? Um, let's see. Where should I begin? Something was brought to my attention, right? Comment, guys, drop down so I wouldn't be like I'm speaking to myself. I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't care who's here. I care because I want the message to, that you guys could say something and say, well, okay, you're full of shit or whatever it may be. You don't have to agree with me. We have our own mind. And like I said, it's a lot going on. It's the same old. You understand? But anyway, this is what was brought to my attention. There's a person here in the sector, okay? And this person, I have no space whatsoever when it comes to racism. Okay, I don't play with racists. I don't do that. No place in my life with a fucking racist. Okay, I don't do that at all. A liar, a racist, phony, fake bitches. I don't do that shit. You understand? And I don't know why this person would even implicate me in her fuckery. You see, a lot of people get caught up with this stuff because of fami- familiar, familiarity. Listen, I know I pronounced that wrong. See with me, okay? Somebody maybe could break that down for teacher. Anyway, so um, something happened a couple of months ago. I think that was late last year. I can't remember. Sometime around there, where this person is very, she's very active in this sector. Very active in this sector. Too active, and people gets very comfortable, and because of people seeing this person all the time, I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's a luck thing or people just get accustomed to the shit. But racism, I don't give a fuck who get accustomed to that. I'm not going to get accustomed to that because this person is doing it over and over again. And you guys need to pay attention to the way how somebody will speak. A lot of things fly over people's head because it's hot and all of that. This particular bitch, This diving for dick, for black dick. You see, these people think because you might be, because if I'm fucking a white man, right? Listen, this is nothing but racism. I'm just trying to prove a point. Oh, let me calm down. If you are with, if I am fucking a Chinese man, right? That don't make me Chinese. So if they have certain slangs that is derogatory to their particular group, that don't give me a pass for me to go and to use those slangs, right? It will be more accepted because that is their group. So it has to do with respect. Okay? It has a lot to do with fucking respect. And people give people a pass because you see, in the name of the almighty fucking stinking dirty dollar, a lot of people will sell their soul to the devil. And that's how I look at things. And let me tell you something. The minute that money could blind you, then you showing yourself away. You already say you don't have no worth. You have no worth. Because the most important thing in life is to have pride and dignity. You understand? You have to have some kind of pride. It don't matter wealth don't equal cash. Okay. Your wealth is what you stand for, is who you are as a person. Okay. So this is anything you see, and I don't understand. People will speak and a new person come around, right? I don't have anything. I don't care what nation you are. I treat people accordingly. I am colorblind. But when it has certain people that is trying to pass their boundaries, no, no, no. At one time, at two time, all the fucking time, look at this bitch when she's in chat. How loose she get. Look at the things that she say. First, it was me stepping off of a boat. I think the banana boat. I can't remember. If I'm, I don't know if it's a banana boat, a boat, or whatever. That is a derogatory slang. That is a derogatory statement. Period. Because what people in the sector is failing to realize. Guess what? When you're speaking like that, you're speaking for all of the people, all of the black people. It don't matter who come from the Caribbean, who was born over here, whether you was born in China. Once you're black, that stands to all of us. Because whatever we know about history, our ancestors, right, was moved around and spread around, okay, on earth. So they drop a little here, they drop a little there, drop a little, but we all came from the same ma and pa, right? We came from the same. We are the same. So when something happened like that, you don't look and say, well, okay, you know what? She wasn't speaking to us. The boat alone, stepping off a boat. Why would she say that? Huh? That bitch was the captain on the boat I sailed with. Hmm? Although it have people that came over as a refugee. Luckily, I was not one of those people that came as a refugee. It doesn't matter what. Some people seek for a better life. Who are you that you're a white woman that began in this sector here and posed like a black woman as an imposter? Why would you do that? And then with these derogatory slurs, right? So this person had me in some kind of um something on our community wall, and somebody was nice to bring it to my attention. Okay. Me and that so-called person being done. Okay. We're done. All right. And that's how it is. I don't have to pay for acceptance and all of that. Because of the way how I was brought up, you look at people like the same way you would look at yourself. So a lot of things I miss because when you don't know somebody's character, people could show you one way and there is a next. Because this sector here is very, I don't know, it's just barely a handful of people know what loyalty is, know what friendship is. That word love and friendship is used so many times and incorrectly. They don't even know the definition of those words that they're using. Because I've never known about friendship. If you have a friend and the two of us are friends, that means, of course, we have a way of communicating with each other, correct? So if you could communicate with each other, why the fuck would you bring it here on YouTube? Why would you bring it? Why not take it offline? Or the back door, the back corner, or whatever, the backstage, or whatever they call it, okay? Why are you going to bring this here, okay? First and foremost. Now, it has certain things that happen on the online, and it has certain things, it's not anything deep, deep. For instance, like Ronnie Q, right? And Duchess. Their friendship is in France. They have a long friendship, and I know a very strong friendship. That is different. You're not gonna hear Ronnie Q going in to DKL and saying what happened behind this. Nothing personal with the life. I know that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. When it have others, you understand? They quick, oh, that's my friend. That's my good Judy. Fuck that shit. And you bringing and airing that person out? Hmm? You airing that person out? Hmm? How, what kind of hypocrisy is that? You know where it's bad? I'm not blaming, I would never blame the person who is bringing the attack because somebody only could do as much as you let them to do. And that's why I said it come back to pride, your dignity. You got to stand for something. Most of us at here in this sector, we are adults. Okay, we are all adults, mature adults, and then you have the old ones like me. Okay, because I don't look at age as a read. Okay, it's not. It's a fucking honor. Okay, to be at this age or decades you went through life. All right, but when you would have the younger people is acting more appropriately, you understand? Because when the younger people is saying, oh, you all this, you all that, they're young, they're coming up, they'll see. But when you got the old bitches like myself is cursing the next one and say you old bitch, so what that make you bitch? Hmm? Because you call me old, that make you young automatically. Some of us born crazy or we born stupid and we gonna remain like that. It's no change, nothing at all. It's gonna be what it is. Now let's come back now to this dive in for Dick. This woman went into hi Miss Demetria. It's all day. Went into this lady's life. Lady's going on with her business. That's not, she's there commentating. That have no bearing to with her because a commentator or a content creator or whatever, you know, you define that person as has nothing. They don't have no control of who's coming in. Well, they have certain control. You could block or whatever, but they're doing what they're doing. They're entertaining, so they're not going to see everything. You understand? They're not there to read everything. That's why they have moderators, right? So this is no blame to the content creator, which some of this racist bitch visited. And there again was a derogatory slang. And I don't know less than that people pick up on and they speak on, right? I don't know if it's because, and I'm finding it hard to believe. I'm hoping that's not the case. Because, like I said, when other nations look at us, a black woman is a black fucking woman. When you go to fill up an application and it comes to race, they're never going to say, are you Caribbean black? Are you African American? Are you American black? Very rare that's going to happen. It don't have the spaces for all of that. So that means collectively, because for me, if somebody come because of my color, you understand what I'm saying? and it's not directed to me. Should I pass that? No. Because if you're coming for me, you're coming for that one day because of what they look like. That is going to affect me. Unless you fucking empty-headed. Or you think that what your ancestors did, you want to go back in fucking time. You want people to take you back in time. And you're giving these people, you're not bawling them out. You need to say, I see you, bitch. But you see, it's a while I didn't come out here because the fuckery that I'm seeing, I look at it and I say, what's the fucking use? I was thinking all manner of ways to porting out of this sector. I swear to God. But you know what? I love the shit. But certain things, it gets very serious. Like I said with the racism, let's jump the fuck off from there. Because all I'm telling that bitch, that diving lady, don't mention my fucking name in your post or nothing like that. Don't fucking mention me. I had enough of you. For years you're doing the same fuckery and you get the pass. Don't fuck with me. I don't think about you. I don't remember you. You did enough. Go fuck with somebody else who's going to play with you. Go pull out your gray hair. Go get a tweezer and pull out some gray hair from your pussy. Go play with your pussy. Go play with your clit. Don't play with me. All right. Moving along from that bitch. Trash. Anyway. We coming to friendship now, right? That's where my commentary was based on. Now, it's a lot that was going on. Hey, Miss Pizarro, I'm going to speak about you. I'm going to speak on you today. Hey, no hard feelings. I hope, the people whose name I could call that, I know they're not trifling, Most of the time it might not be in your favor, but that's the way how I view it. It's just my observation. So, hey, you could answer, of course. You should be free to say, hey, hold it. You understand? And that's what I would be expecting, right? Because a one-way conversation is not that interesting. You need someone to conversate with you, and then we see each other, points and whatever. Okay, so I saw something that happened. I think it was a day or two, and Miss Pizarro, Miss Pizarro and myself went way back. We weren't always, cordial to each other. No. We didn't even start out nice, This young lady came after me, and we were going back and forth in the comment section years ago. I don't even know if she could remember that. And certain things that she said to me, and I said, wait, this is a young person, So I break away. I said, okay, she won. Now, a lot of people say a lot of things about this young woman, right? She never showed her identity, right? She was doxxed so many times, if that's her. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I get connected with her verbally, right? So I pull that because this is a playground of make-believe, so to speak. Because we all have our stage name. Some of us are lawyers, some are doctors, So we're playing, right? So if she want to play faceless, bodiless, that's on her. Because you see, she have a spaceship. Now, I can remember I think it's less than a year ago, when people were coming from different places. Some came here and said they were here 3 years ago, and they were looking at us and the fuckery. But yet, main things that person should have known, don't know anything about it. You see, those things are suspect to me. I look at things like that, I'm like, wait a minute. I made a live, I think I just started going live, and I made a comment and I said, wait a minute. I said, why is Miss Pizarro like giving these people a free run? I even made a remark and I said, you know what? You guys should pay for promotion, because at the end of the day, these people are seeking you guys out because of what? Your popularity, the numbers. You don't know where they come from. And these are the same people that are going to fuck you over. Because Miss Pizarro lay a red carpet. And a lot of people ported through there. Before Miss Pizarro was Miss Brianna. Hi, Miss Brianna. Was Miss Brianna. And congratulations on your journey, baby. Congratulations. And a lot of people poured through there too. Including Sir King. Hi, Sir King. You know, a lot of people poured through there. And that was nice. Although they look at us like the lower sector, they were calling us what were they calling us? Section 8 sector and a whole lot of stuff, right? Like we're the lowest of the low. At the end of the day, we knew how to treat a guest, that we overextend ourselves. Miss Pizarro, I saw what happened. I looked what happened and it hurt me. A lot of you don't know. I start calling Miss Pizarro every now and again. She know what I call her. Okay. I ain't gonna repeat it. She know what I call her. So that day when she was on the panel, look here. I felt like I wanted to go up. I know maybe she didn't need any help, but I felt like I want to go up and to help. But because of what I see going along around here, people fall in, you know, your friends today and tomorrow your enemies and all of that fuckery. So that making you have to like take a 2 step backward. Okay, because you might be going in with good intentions, and then people is going to say, oh, she looking for clout, and she looking for this, and she looking for that, or who sent to call you, and all of that. All I see happen to Miss Pizarro for the last couple of days is like a bitch in heat, and there's one bitch that have to serve 10 bulldogs, and they're just riding her, just fucking riding her. It was a dog fucking pileup. Everybody had a problem with this young woman. Miss Pizarro had her platform. In case if you guys don't know, Miss Pizarro had a platform way back when. Miss Pizarro was more interested in conspiracy theories and whatever. That was not, you know, a lot of people wasn't interested in that. We in the B sector, we want to mess. So what I see, and Miss Pizarro, if you mad with me, you got a chance now. Hopefully, I know to operate this shit. I'm calling it like I fucking see it. Miss Pizarro was very helpful to one platform. The platform, the person who is fucking her over now and calling her broken bean sector and welfare recipient and all those fucking derogatory stuff. But that same Miss Pizarro was aiding that fucking platform, was the fucking co-host for that platform. And an unpaid employee. She was working for the fucking free. The same woman that is the scum of the earth, that person was calling out for. And that's why I said people do not remember kindness. Because at least you should show some mercy and know you were affiliated with this young woman. So how come all of a sudden she's trash? So that means it makes you fucking trash too. Y'all are people that hold somebody for just a season and for your own benefit and then dispose of them. And that's why your whole life will be disposable too. Because that's saying more about you than her. Just in case if you don't know. Because I'm quite certain you could have birthed her, you could have been her mother. You're old enough to be her mother. So the same young woman you were using up, the same young woman was sitting on your fucking platform every fucking night. Where is Miss Pizarro? Go fetch Miss Pizarro. Because Miss Pizarro was a person from platform to platform. She was going places. She said, look, you guys is here and yet you all stick here. I go to places. I go to places you all don't even know. I move around. She said that. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, she's trash, she's this, she's that, she's that. One thing that I've noticed, you see this cash app situation? When people is counting other people money, you see what I'm saying? Now, I remember that when Miss Pizarro opened up back her platform and she started with the, with the mess, she started with it. Everybody was trashing out thing, you're bawling, you're screaming, whatever. Yes, I was like, damn. I said, damn, this Miss Pizarro. She keeping up the mess. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't feeling it at the time. And then I saw where it was entertaining. It was very entertaining because people get to react, and sometimes the person who said something, they meet up there. That was like the meet up place. Like I would call that the it's like you have court. So it's a way of we having our own little ghetto hood court. And everybody get to scream and ball and cuss down everybody. You get your vent and you go about your merry way. So it was a meeting place, so to speak. And then people start to visit. And everybody looked forward to be there after a big situation. That was the place to meet. It 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 gathered quite a few people because her numbers started to grow. So that means her platform was very important in this sector. Like it or you don't. It is fucking important because she always have what they would call good numbers, correct? All who was condemning it and all of that, I was saying, yes. I used to say, look at how she keeping up with this shit. And then when you don't know something, you miss it. And then you look at it to the fun side. It was fun, looking forward to that. All right. So now, when Miss Pizarro had a platform, Miss Pizarro was not monetized, okay? She was not. I can remember, I think, I can't remember if it's a year or two ago. I was there in the live, but I was not, like I was looking, but was not actually chatting. And the Miss Pizarro, people was asking Miss Pizarro for her cash app. People was actually begging this woman to drop her fucking cash app. Okay. And I can remember one time a shower of money came into Miss Pizarro. You know what she did? Know what she did? Oh, I'm getting emotional. You know what she did? She told everybody. She said, guys, I think she saw with her moderators. She said, drop your cash app. And then she told everybody to drop the cash app. She was begging people, do not send any more money. Do not, do not, do not. Like things was jammed up. A lot of people, I sure, Miss Pizarro have family members. Of course, she can't be the only person. Right? She have family members. A lot of y'all wicked, greedy bitches. Yes, I say that, and I don't give a fuck who's mad. Y'all could have gotten other family members, catch up and put it there. She didn't have to say, drop your cash app. At that time, I could remember that. Begging her people not to send any more money. Guys, y'all drop your cash app. So she's a person that share. And she might have a lot of mouth because that's what she do. That's what you know her for. That's her signature. Right? That's her signature. But guess what? She have a soft heart. Because all the rap, 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 and when she said, I ain't gonna time with her. I know Miss Pizarro. What I know of her, what I see of her, what I observe. She's a kind person. That she's one of the neighbors that you could go and you could talk to. If maybe she passed and she see you looking sad or whatever, I think she's a young lady will come over to you and say, you all right? Everything is okay. And knowing about maybe, we all know about the little struggles in our life because none of us is rich. I don't care who said they got this and they got that. Fuck it, you was going to be out here. Okay? she would go into her pocket if she have it and say, here, take this for the kids. Okay. And she could say, she don't have to agree with me. I know that's what she would do. She would do. So with a person with that kind of heart, and all the people that quoted you from her platform, I didn't see nobody running up there to help. I didn't see a lot of people really supporting her, especially the ones that she gave somewhat the wings to fly. No, nobody was standing there with her and said, this is not right. Let me do this. Let me say that. Myself personally, on the circumstances, because fuck the circumstances. I'm one ignorant bitch when I get ready. Yes. And I don't refer to myself as a bitch or whatever. But I'm telling you, I'm one ignorant piece of crap when I get ready. So I don't want to position myself anywhere and then for people to talking shit. You understand? Because some of these people here, they're so low-minded. They got so much of fucking hate. They new face. And they too much of a go along to get along bitches. And that's the problem. Like doing anything for acceptance. And I will call it diving for acceptance, yes. So they go to the popular people and all of the bullshit. So they're not going to say anything. If they're going to look and see what group is pulling away or which group is pulling, and they like bubble fucking heads, empty brains, just walking the fuck around aimlessly. And sometimes I have to think, Lord, I wonder what's happening to the the offsprings. What kind of direction are they getting? Are they giving, their kids? You understand? But everybody just gather up. And like I said, the numbers, popularity, this platform is big. Although this person is saying a lot of fuckery. This person cannot touch you. This person's not paying your bill. And the alliance shit, that is just temporary. It's just about fucking business. You didn't sign no fucking paperwork. So when you want to pull out, you fucking pull out. Because that will last so long. Today, you all gang up together and everything is nice. And tomorrow, you all fighting like puss. Even puss and dog just get along now. Facts. Okay? But, Miss Pizarro, just, let me see. How would I say it? What did I say? What I say? Anyway, it's like I'm lost the word. Just what I would say, somewhat an advice, right? If I were you, I would have to, take a step back. And I'm talking about, the YouTube thing. Take a step back in the way you think, the way you feel, and what you do out here. And, assert things. Sometimes you have to straighten things. Sometimes you have to move something and put it over there. You got to rearrange. Sometimes it's fucking necessary to do so. Just an advice. Because you can't be fighting for people. Because I see you. I'm sure if I'd walk into your chat and I asked for a fucking mud stick, you would have said, are you crazy? Hey, Dre, are you crazy? Why am I going to give you a mud stick? Da, da, da. But people, you all don't have any kind of, it's no longevity. You just know the person or whatever. Like I said, but that kind nature, and you cover that person. And you were giving out mud stick and all that fuckery I saw. I spoke on it. I said, why is she taking out all this red carpet and bringing these people you don't know who's when you're giving them the platform? And soon they're going to turn on you. You didn't care. because that's who you are. But I'm just saying, sometimes we have to assert ourselves. Sometimes we have to do a little redecorating to suit the fucking occasion. Okay? Let me tell you something now. When you fighting, Miss Pizarro, first person you fight for, of course, is always yourself. Because if you're not good, then your kids is not going to be good, right? So you fight for yourself. You got to be strong because you have your babies to take care of. And then the next person after your children come your husband. And I'm talking about mother and father and all of that. Let's go to immediate family. Your family, because your mother, your father, and all of those people becomes your relative once you start your family. Okay? So do not, just an advice, do not, at least try it out. Don't be fighting for others. Don't come out of your way to do shit because the way how you pelt out for others. I don't see nobody fucking around pelting out for your ass. Okay? I don't see that. I don't see that. All right? So, anyway. And Miss Pizarro, is that you were slipping or whatever? What happened? Yeah, I was kind of a little confused. I look at that live. I was a little confused. I was a little confused. I don't know. Anyway, um, you know what you have to do, right? You know what you have to do. At the end of the day. Um, anyway, now, and this is pertaining. Miss Pizarro, you are so popular. Oh God, you trending, baby. Got to be trending. Then I heard a person that you sheltered, so to speak, on your platform that you give a mod stick to, and yes, misunderstand that lady. When people were being rude and they dropped nasty comments, you would say, "No, that's my friend." You get cursed up, down, and every way. You get cursed up. I saw a piece of something and I said, damn, you human being, you know. Hmm. Anyway, and it's kind of scary. It's fucking scary. All right. I noticed this misunderstand lady, I don't know who got doxxed. I think somebody from her platform got doxxed. And like she was questioning, like to say, that's how I saw it. People don't have to agree. That's how I saw it, and I'm calling it like I see it, okay? And like she was ready to put you out in the pasture, to drop your ass in the desert with no fucking water, and putting on a heavy fucking wool coat on your ass, and just leave your ass there to burn the fuck up from the inside out. That's why I said people do not remember kindness. To said, wait a minute, when I came in this sector, everybody have, a stigma that is over them. You have the ones that is gonna curse. They're gonna curse you out in a minute. They have the ones that's gonna roast. You have the doxers, right? So it have a little of everything here. You have the liars. You have everything, and that's what make up this beef sector. But what I was looking at, you were being accused. You were being, yeah, you were singled out, guilty by association. And I always say, if people take the time to look at themselves before they look at others, it will be a better place for all of us. right? Because let me see. Just now I'm gonna, I don't know if the link is down here in case if anybody want to come up in a little while. I'm gonna finish just now. Anyway, and when others is when people is easy, like something happened. Let's say this happened, right? And your name is calling, or you're associating with a known doctor. Now they're not even giving you. This lady should have been the one to give you the time of the day to say, you know what? I didn't know Miss Bizarre like that. And remembering when I was in the chat, how she covered for me and all of that. She would jump and say, that's my friend, and all of that. People do not remember kindness. But when it comes to the doxing shit, and if she was accusing you, guilty by association, by somebody, Tish or Rich or whatever the woman name, or the man, whoever he or she may be, then they have to look at themselves. Because I did not hear you come out and ever say you and that person are friends. You did not claim that person. But she claimed a known motherfucking dog. So what's her friend? What is her friend? The hypocrisy of it all. This sector here sometimes would give you a fucking headache. Sometimes I keep away from certain things because I know nothing is not going to come out good. And I don't give a fuck. I have a family that loves me. I'm not coming out here looking for any fucking validation from some of you hypocritical um um look I don't want to be here for that. Some of you guys, y'all are such coward. I hate fucking cowards. I hate fucking cowards. Y'all yeah after the fact. And when your friend getting fucked up and beat up, y'all run to hide. Or y'all gonna say, oh, she had told me, this one had told me, like y'all in fucking kindergarten school. He said, she said, fuckery. Bunch of grown ass women. We might be across the fucking how many miles away. What the fuck? Somebody gonna reach you to your phone? It's better for you to stand up for your rights and you call take your seat, then you go along to get along for what? Nothing out here lasts, because if it's not built on a solid foundation, it's fuckery. And then you have the ones, the flip floppers, that today they like you and tomorrow they don't. They don't like you because they supposedly good Judy don't like you. So then they start picking and picking and picking and pick. Instead of they say, man, fuck you, I'm speaking to that person no more. You're not paying my fucking bills. So I don't have to speak to you anymore. Instead, you're just going on and picking and picking and picking and picking. Cowards. A bunch of motherfucking cowards. Okay? Now, one more thing before whoever could come up, come up. One more thing after address. Today in Miss Ronnie's Q Live, she was speaking about it was based on friendship, right? And I have never seen the oh my goodness. And sometimes I want to think, these people who is pulling this wool over, I don't know whose eyes, because you got to be like an empty bobblehead to go along with some of this shit. And I want to know, I said, wait a minute, do you really think they're smarter? What is this? And you always find those bitches. They don't know to stay in their fucking lane. Not everything you have to jump on. Not everything is related to your ass. Okay? So, the lady, the alphabet lady, the virus lady, jump up there and start speaking but said person. Right? Start speaking about Ronnie Q's and Duchess. Hi, Duchess. Hi. Ronnie Q, hi, babe. And saw speaking on that and saying when it was her and when it was her and it was I. Lady, you should have been the last bitch to jump up any motherfucking way to say anything when it comes to friendship. Because when you make your grand entrance, you had this lady Payless or Gayless or whatever the lady name. Hi, mom. I know you some list, whatever. Sorry to messing up your name. Um, that lady there. That lady, you had that lady in tow. I think most of the chats started on the lady platform. I can't remember. Wasn't that fucking important? But you was praising this woman. This is your friend, and this your friend, and no. I don't know what the fuck happened. And you expose this woman, even with the cash app. Because bitch, it wasn't your money. It was not your fucking money from your pocket. It was your donors' money. You had to tell people how much money you give to that person. You're some low-class bitches. That's how you are going to always stay down. It don't matter what you all get. Y'all would never see a brighter future. Your mind corrupted and fucked up because when you're playing games with one of your own, because she maybe needs some cash, it's like giving her a fucking plate of food and then go back and speak on it. You said this person was faithful to you and this one wasn't faithful. You come in here and start making a whole lot of trouble. Okay? A whole lot of trouble. So you see this relationship. You're not a reasonable person, lady. You use people like you wipe your ass. Or it's like you shit and you flush. That's what people is to you. It's just waste matter. Okay? You don't have no what. You don't care. It's all about fucking you. How these people get caught up with you, I don't fucking know. It's not my business. But when I hear the shit, I have to speak on it. So you're gonna go up there. When when Duchess, I can't remember what call came through. Because I don't give a fuck. I was never in your camp or whatever. I peep a little. You remember they used to call you the dark side or whatever. And you want to make a change. That's what you're saying. Your mouth is saying that, but your action is not. So you're going to catch who you're going to catch because you are who you are. Okay? That's not going to change. It's part of you. So you're coming around to get up an army. Because when you come, you see your whole caboose had just, everybody just went about the business, just packed their fucking bags and they went. And every one of those people that leave your fucking camp are very successful. So you was heavy, what we call salt. You're fucking salt. Everybody went on with a very, a platform that was doing it. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Hi, Miss Bless Watkins. I really missed you. Miss Bless was the only person that your eyes did not behold, right? That is killing you. That is fucking with your head. Because you're mad like a son of a bitch. Call Miss Bless, that's the fucking track star. And she run away. She ran because they couldn't get her to the 800 meter. Because she's a champion. And she said, no, my race is 400 meter or I'm walking. And she went and she came up a fucking gold medal Olympian. And I think she was for the crew that you claim, I think she was the eldest in that crew. And that's killing you. that you didn't get to finish your shit. Because you know what? Sorry, Miss Bless. Miss Bless is that bitch. That's how bad she is. And that's what I call, fucking woman. Hear me roar. Yes. Yes, Miss Bless. Good for you, girl. Good for you. It's not everybody will able to conquer, lady. Like I said, everybody is who they are. But then you going around, I heard, and saying about the beef sector, like you formulate the beef sector. No, you did a lot of fuckery here. That's going to go down in history. You did a lot of low, slimy shit. Why in the middle of you talking the bullshit and the lies? Why don't you tell him about the mock fucking funeral? Hmm? Why'd you tell him that, like what you did to Jada? Hmm? Why don't you tell them about floating around Miss Tracy's mom's picture in her casket? Talk about that. Now you want to be all positive. And you're such a weak bitch. You gonna say you don't know Pizarro? You don't fucking know Pizarro? Who don't know Pizarro? But you're so weak. When you came on first, Pizarro was in that chat. And then they were talking about numbers. Pizarro was congratulating you with the numbers. I think when you get to the 1K, she loved to say 1K. She was so happy for fucking you. And you said, what is that? Like you're some big shit. Like you coming to put things, you some fucking soul. You coming to put things in fucking order. Oh, what is this nonsense with numbers? But now everything about you but numbers. Cause if you were saying it, you jump on every fucking platform. It's about numbers. The same thing you were criticizing. But you see, this young girl came and did it. And she held it down. She held it down. Because maybe you didn't think about that, right? And you see somebody did something that you never even thought about. And you, oh Lord, damn, I missed that. You can't even have you don't even have, you're such a coward. You can't even say, hey, this young lady, she did well. Damn, you know? No. Because everything has to be about you. And you have the fucking nerves to come up and giving advice on friendship. Huh? You could talk about friendship. Huh? What friendship you knows about? Everybody was like a worker person for you. You only use people and dispose of them. You came, hi Miss Dovey, all of these people, you mud up and all these kinds of shit. You like to play with people, mine. And that's why you're the one who's corrupted. You're the one who's corrupted. But don't come and talking shit, but you found this sector or you formulated on all of this shit. It was T.S. Madison and Kaya with that fucking split. And everybody choose a side. Okay? And the people that brought the sector to the B sector, it was collectively content creator, it was subscribers and every fucking thing. Okay? So there it go. All right, guys. I don't know if the link is good. If somebody could try to come up. Um, if somebody could try to hit the link. Something is coming up here and telling me about undo paste. Why would I do that? Um, I don't know if anybody could help me. Why is it telling me that? Undo paste. Could anyone, moderator, you seen the link? And if anybody could hit the link to see if it's gonna work, cause I don't know. I'm even scared to touch this thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should do. I don't know if I should do. I don't want to hit cancel because it's giving me an option cancel or undo, just like that it came on the page. Could you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Could you hear me? Did somebody say yes? One, two, anything? So I would know that this is still happening. Okay. Um so I'm seeing they're saying undo paste. I don't know if I should and it's giving me two options, cancel or undo. So I don't know if I should touch anything. So I don't know if someone could at least come up. So to see if it's gonna work. Um because it's blocking the screen. Thank you guys for answering. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, could somebody grab the link? Well, what I'm gonna do, let me go back and see what everybody's saying. Okay, lift for attention. Hello. I didn't have a relationship which we see respectfully. Um, I asked you to if you being a wise guy, right? Okay, sir. Bianca. Hi, Bianca one. Okay, she's speaking to someone. I like the way you handle that. Oh, kudos. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sick of her. I'm fucking sick of her. She's very prejudiced because that's is in her. Maybe that's the way she was raised. I don't know. I don't know. Because sometimes a prejudiced person could be, I'm not prejudiced, a racist could be around you and they just are tolerating you, and they overextend themselves and they overdo the shit and you would always see them. You'll always see them. Because why would you come out with those kind of remarks? Why? And the other day, she was talking about something and bringing in jungle. Why somebody have to be banished to the jungle? Why her fucking dopa? Hey, listen. It was so embarrassing. Hi, Miss Rita. Rita was Rita, the baddest roaster. Okay? We enjoy Rita. While she was here, out here, she used to do a lot of skits and so had a skin in her damn teeth. One day it was some confusion, so she brought everybody, to speak their piece. Cause Rita normally don't hold, she don't hold. I don't know if this thing is still working. I don't know if I should do undo or paste. I don't know. So anyway, somebody please, please, please. Hi, Sparkling Water. Hi. Nice seeing you, Auntie Donna. Hi. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm hoping somebody has the nerve. Please, please come up. Let's see. Let's try this out. During this blessed hi. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Brixton, babe. Hi, my dear. I never saw it for her. Oh, anyway. So, well, I'm gonna fly my mouth a little more. What more could we discuss? What more could we discuss? What more can we discuss? Oh, let's go back to misunderstood. Okay, I heard something. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Let me address this. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Sometimes when things happen is with good reason. Sometimes it's time to move on or whatever. When it was time to move on, right, from my camp, what I used to call home, I didn't even know that I was not needed there anymore. Remember, guys, I was the so-called sponsor. Mm-mm. I was a sponsor, right? Everything is Heatwave sponsored the show today. Heatwave, Heatwave, Heatwave. I'm not a rich woman. Um, okay. How would I check this backstage? Where the hell is backstage? My God. Where is back? Okay. Where? I don't know if I should go to brand, comments the same banners. Maybe I should touch banners. I don't know. Brand. Oh my God. Backstage. Where am I going to see this backstage? Okay. Maybe I should check on guests. Okay. Guests. All right. Okay. Auntie Donna is here. Invite guests. Okay. Wait, I have to. What's going on here? But she's backstage. Let me go back. Okay. If Auntie Donna is here, how do I bring her up? Kick from the shooter, edit mic, edit name, add to stream. Maybe I have to sense add to stream. Okay.
Hey,
Oh my god, I did it. Oh, I did it. I entered
Heat
her. I
Wave.
did it. Thank you. Oh my god.
Heat,
I feel so proud of myself.
yes, Heat Wave. You
How
did
are
it. You
you?
did it. I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, that is so nice. Thank you for to come for you to be coming up with me here. Oh, you're my first guest. Oh, thank you so much, Auntie Donna. So
You're
what's going
welcome.
on? Or what you see around the streets? You got anything to add? Anything at all you could speak about, we could speak on.
Heat Wave,
Mm-hmm.
honey, honey. Well,
Mm-hmm.
from what I can catch,
Uh-huh.
because I've unsubscribed from so many people,
Sure,
from
me too.
so many
Mm-hmm.
sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I've been bored, so I've been
Mm-hmm.
ended up, going over
Right.
peeking here and there in some
Mm-hmm.
places that I've never go or, you know,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't go if
Yeah.
I wasn't bored. Okay.
Right.
Um, so I caught um I was trying to figure out what was going on with I don't know how you say the person,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna try to be nice
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
The lady you used to mod for,
Uh-huh.
and um the other lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like now the beef sector is starting to see what the people from the black sector was
Mm-hmm.
telling them about this person from the
Mm-hmm.
beginning. Now, me, Heatwave,
Mm-hmm.
I go and do my own research.
Right.
I go and I try, like, even if it's somebody I like, if
Uh-huh.
they're speaking on someone, I
Correct.
try real hard before I take their word on anything. I'm gonna go check
Correct.
it out for myself.
Correct.
So
That's
I
right.
already knew who she was and what
Mm-hmm.
she was and how she was coming into this area
Mm-hmm.
anyway. Excuse me. Because see, one thing about me,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, these subscribers, they flock and go and support mainly all the big content creators.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
They don't want to help the smaller content creators. And
Yep.
then we have the big content creators that want to help people outside
Side.
of this sector to come in.
Mm-hmm. Right. You don't want to be on the
Like,
same wavelength. Mm-hmm.
and so they didn't have to tell me what she was coming to do. And a matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, in the past couple of days,
Mm-hmm.
she has surely proven what she's about and what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I feel like she really wants to break it off with the lady that you used to mod for,
Mm-hmm.
but she don't know how to do it.
Do it.
She wanted to do it while she was in California, but when she
Uh-huh.
saw those numbers, is it okay for me to
Yep.
say her name? Because it's kind
Of
of hard to.
course.
Okay, she seen them numbers that
Mm-hmm.
because everybody had their rules, and I want to respect
Mm-hmm.
everybody, But when she seen the numbers Tracy had, where
Mm-hmm.
people were um like backing her and like,
Right.
yeah, that's messed up what she's doing, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
She she backed off because
Mm-hmm.
she's known that when she does these little trips and meetups and all kind of stuff like that, there's always going to be a storyline behind it. Because
Storyline. Correct.
how long do we got to talk of? Did we have? Well, not me, because I don't. I mean, I listen to other people talk about a crackerjack ring that a simp.
Mm-hmm. I know, right?
And no, I don't care for him either because I saw how he attached himself to her so he can always be that envy guy, to always
Right.
be included in a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go, I mean, a lot of people be like, Auntie Donna, go live. No,
Mm-hmm.
because why waste my breath?
True.
I'm just going to sit up here on this cloud and just sit back and laugh and enjoy it. I mean, you could tell that
Mm-hmm.
most of these people, they're going to do what they want to do.
True.
Pers-
True.
and I just want to say this before we get back into that.
Mm-hmm.
Heat wave, a lot of people in the situation with you and the person,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back to the person you mobbed for, didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand what happened with you and how you felt the way you felt. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to say to you, that's because you are on YouTube as yourself with
Mm-hmm.
your own real feelings.
Yeah.
These people are not.
Mm-hmm.
And see, it took me a while to understand that they're up here because some of them are lonely, some
Yeah.
of them
True.
are psycho, some of them
True.
are demonic, some of them
Mm-hmm.
are malicious,
Mm-hmm.
some of them are a bunch of sickos, some of them are
Mm-hmm.
broke as hell and need the
Mm-hmm.
money.
Mm-hmm. The rich people that always saying they have money. I don't know rich people
And
go
you
wrong and
and,
say they have money.
and
Anyway.
let's remember, you can be whatever you want to be.
Correct. Correct. Playground for the adults.
You know, you can be whatever you want to be up here. I feel
Correct.
like a lot of these people in some of these sectors right now that, yeah, you know, because it's the beef, the black, and the Mo3, and I know they saying something about a Mo3 troll sector. That's too long.
Mm-hmm.
You by way with Mo3. What I'm gonna say? I ain't saying all that. Come on now,
Mm-hmm.
who you is Queen
Correct.
Elizabeth? Come on, no. You ain't getting all that. Not yet. Y'all ain't
Right.
grown enough. Cause I can't even separate who from the Mo3 and who from the Mo3 troll sector or from the no beef troll sector. You came over to the beef sector and stole the beef name and you done added it on to your sector. First of
Mm-hmm.
all, that's disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I just want to say this: the why I started watching YouTube is because I got sick and tired of the reality shows. Because
Mm-hmm.
when I realized that the reality shows were nothing but um wasn't reality no more, that they were
Yeah.
making that stuff
Scripted. Yeah.
up, it was scripted.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped watching it. I didn't like it. I felt like you was jerking me. You was
Yes.
fooling me.
Yes.
You played in my face.
That's how I felt
So
too.
when I came over and I started seeing these people, and they were going back and forth. Well, they were they were roasting gags,
Yeah.
even though some people might beef a little bit every now and then, but it was mostly roasting gags.
Yeah.
And when I noticed that it went from that to when people started taking it all off of YouTube and
Mm-hmm.
getting into people's real lives, and then
True.
what really pushed me back is, once again, the fake beefs, the setups, the
Yes.
moving all
Yes.
behind the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. I've been over here almost 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I've the same people I've been in the back with. I done been back there this whole time
Right.
because I get stuff.
Yeah.
I know a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't coming out here clicking live, desperate for clicks and views. I
Right.
don't I don't take another person that I might mod for and,
Mm-hmm.
and, and, and latch on to them to grow from them. And I could.
Correct.
I mod for Lovely T too.
Mm-hmm.
I mod for Reed.
Oh,
I mod
really?
yes, I mod for Lovely T
Oh,
too. Yes,
wow.
ma'am. Been for years.
Look at that.
Hmm.
Wow.
Right up there with you
So you have the best of both worlds in a way.
I mod for
Yeah.
Reed. I mod for Sir King. I mod
Mm-hmm.
for a couple of other. I just got a mod. I do got a mod stick over in the Mo3 sector.
Okay.
But that's my. I'm only subscribed to 3 people over there
Mm-hmm.
because I unsubscribed from all the rest because I'm not with the plays. Like I just told you, I'm not with
Yes.
the plays. I peek at some of them now and then, but not like how I used to. I
Yes.
was
Yes.
really watching these people over there at one time, mixing it in with, the beef, and like from the black sector, I really watch only like my baby uh Buddy Lee. And
Mm-hmm.
then I watched Candy, Switzerland, and People Game, Lady La. And then the other ones that I used to watch, they really don't come live that more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From that sector.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only like a handful I watch from the black sector, and then three from the Mo3, which is where I got a mod stick at, which is one person, which is I can't say his name
Mm-hmm.
correctly because I don't want to mess up your channel. So I'm a
Mm-hmm.
everybody know they know who I'm talking about. It's DJ
Mm-hmm.
F Misumi, but
Oh.
it's the real word. The F word is the real word, but it's DJ F Misumi. I
Mm-hmm.
um I mod for him, and then I watch Donald Goins and
Mm-hmm. Auntie
Gordo
Donna, if you
Papi.
want to curse, you could curse, you know. I ain't got
Okay.
nothing here about
Oh, okay,
that.
okay. I didn't know. Well, I watch
Feel
DJ.
comfortable.
Okay, well
Yes.
his name is DJ Fuck Me Sue Me.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he got a weird name. DJ Fuck Me Sue Me, and
Oh
and then and
shit.
then I watch Gordo
Mm-hmm.
Papi.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and those are small. They're smaller channels. They don't get the
Mm-hmm.
numbers that everybody else get, but this is the key.
Right.
Watching them three gentlemen, I know
Mm-hmm.
all what's going on over there because they do the clips. They keep you uh, filled in on what's going on now
Mm-hmm.
and what have happened before, and
Right.
that's how I learned about um, most of the Mo3 sector. I did the
Mm-hmm.
same thing when the black sector started coming over
Okay.
2 years ago. But you know what I realized, Heat Wave?
Mm-hmm.
They were already here.
Wow.
They just wasn't hitting. They just was not hitting the panels.
Right.
Just
Right.
wasn't doing commentary. When
Mm-hmm.
I went to the black sector and started looking in them chats, I'm like, wait a minute. I know these people.
So there
I
was
know these
Christmas
people.
joint.
They be in our chats. They've been in our chats for years.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know, but now I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the scums of the earth that tried to come over into the beef sector, like ZX,
Mm-hmm.
pushing itself up on everybody panel, and then want to talk about who gay when you could throw your leg up higher than a
Mm-hmm.
cheerleader. And so
Mm-hmm.
so, and you know what? A lot of people don't realize is sometimes who you support
Mm-hmm.
and who you, how they say, hit your wagon to will mess up your growth. And
I
see,
see that.
a lot of these subscribers, a lot of these content creators know
Mm-hmm.
this, and they play. I'm giving you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Is when the Mo3 sector started coming over,
Okay.
and some girls was arguing up on a panel,
Mm-hmm.
and the next thing you know, one of the girls said, "Oh, we doxed and we had pew."
Oh my God.
The yes. But look, that
Mm.
ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Any and everybody can. If you can't do it, you can pay somebody to.
With
So
somebody. Yes,
that don't
correct.
mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to
Correct.
me. That don't scare me. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but when some of the bottom of the barrels heard it,
Mm-hmm.
they ran over there to latch themselves to these people to get free workers.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Auntie
But as
Donna, look,
yes, ma'am.
sorry. A person like me, everybody have a past, right? You have to have a past in order for you to have a present, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And the only thing, like I said, some of our past is not stellar, right? The bad thing is the only time I think somebody should be ashamed of their past is if they did something that bad and they continue, they never, change from that habit, you have a
Yes,
bad
ma'am.
habit and you're going on with the habit, then you
Yes.
should be, you feel away. But
Right.
for me, I don't give a shit. I'm not that invested to
Me
say
either.
I'm gonna go hurt in my head. I never liked school. To go hurt in my, to me that's like homework. Really, 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 really. As I play like I'm a school teacher, whatever. That's just a little fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
Never like school. But I am not going to go and sit down to go and say I'm going to go to research where the hell you come from and all of that. Because you
Mm-hmm.
talking about that, it just reminded me of something.
Mm-hmm.
At the time when myself and my so-called friend was going in our own direction.
Mm-hmm.
I heard she was trying to put out something there that I doxed her. And I said,
Mm.
docs. I didn't even have a channel. Why the hell would I dox you if I never even asked you how many sisters you have, how many brothers you have, how many this? And you see people tell on themselves. Because
Mhm.
she, even in her own words, she said, look, we were not speaking anything else but you two. So if we were just speaking that, why the hell would I be that invested after knowing you for so many years and just like that go and dox you? People was doxing you back and forth, you know? And
Right.
I said that was very evil and I would never forgive her for that because
Mhm.
that was not true. And most of the time, I was getting a beating because, like they say,
Hell
guilty
yeah.
by fucking association. Sorry. And
Yeah.
I was getting a beating and I held on there, right? When the children came into play, I stuck it out. And many places I was being singled out. Oh,
Yeah.
look, wonders, but I never budged because you know what? It's called loyalty to a fault.
Right. And
You
that's what I
see?
meant by I told you, you up
Mm-hmm.
here for real with your
Mm-hmm.
real feelings. I mean,
Yeah.
with your real moral standards. And
Yeah.
they're not.
Thank you.
Not
Yeah.
all of them. They're not. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why, I push back. I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
get, I'm not getting my, no, I'm not going back and forth. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy, all the backstabbing and all the,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
all that, all that bull mess going on. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Cause you couldn't sit at my table because I'm like you.
Correct.
Look, if I won't fool with you in the real world, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna fool with you up here on YouTube either.
Correct.
Because for one thing, Donna ain't desperate for no man. So like,
Mm-hmm. There
I'm
you
not
go.
lonely.
There you go.
I ain't worried about getting no money from up here and none of that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I ain't worried about growing no YouTube channel. So you ain't got nothing on me.
Right. Correct.
You ain't
Correct.
we
These people would
you
lower the
we're not the
standards
same.
to the, oh my God.
We're not the same.
Mm-mm. No. And this kind of backbiting and all of that, because they're acting as though, okay, say like you getting $50 a month, right? And I'm getting 75, or I might be getting less or whatever.
Hmm.
What the money is not coming from your pocket. That's not going to stop your flow of cash.
That
So
you know
why
what?
fight the
Hmm.
other person down? For what?
I really
My
stopped doing
God.
super chats because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to count your money, and I don't even give what I used to give.
Yeah. Yep.
But well, I don't. I got other things I'm saving for, so I'm not
Yes.
spending like I used to spend.
Mm-hmm.
Also, but
Same here.
so but that was before
Mm-hmm.
YouTube started. I don't even. I look. I'm sorry. I got to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to be serious about my channel and had it monetized and
Yes.
all that kind of stuff, I would be pissed if I was to get a super chat because I would be looking at it like, now you done gave them 45%
Right.
when you could have sent me a cash app and I'd have
Correct.
got it all.
Correct. Because at
But
the end of the day, these people are gaining a lot. With the commercials. You know how much they get for a commercial and all that?
that's
They
where the
make a
money
lot of
at. The
money just
replay. A
giving
lot of
you.
people don't realize that the money is in the replay and so with the commercials because the people get to put the commercials in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as like what you're gonna make, as far as with that, I mean, except for the big YouTubers, of course, yeah, they make it when they go live. But as far as the average YouTubers,
Mm-hmm.
you making your money from the uh the commercials, like you said. But
Okay,
yeah,
because guess what? That the
yeah,
other you will think I'm a nut anyway. I my channel is monetized, right? But guess what? So now to get the thing up and running, I think to
uh-huh,
go in or whatever, I don't know how
uh-huh.
to do it. So if somebody had helped me with one, and with all of these the lives that I did, is only one I think was monetized. So I don't know if it's too late to do the rest. I would have to ease my brain, like I tell you. It's something but learning it.
I can tell you how to go get to it right now, right here, real quick. When you go to your YouTube studio,
Uh-huh.
it's best to do it from a lap. You got a laptop?
Yes, I do.
You go. Okay, so I asked you that because I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get into your YouTube studio,
Let
look
me
over.
write this
Look.
down, Auntie Donna, please. My
Hmm.
brain's old.
It's only 2, 3 steps once you get into the YouTube
Huh?
studio.
Hold on.
It's only a couple of steps.
Okay, wait. Hmm.
Cause you
Okay,
know
so I'm
what?
going into the
It's right where
YouTube.
you know where
The
you gonna find it at? Right there where you found out where you had got your hours, your thousand what your 1,000 subs and your 40,000 watch hours.
uh-huh.
You got your 40. I mean, yeah, your 40,000 watch hours.
I don't even know.
Cause you gotta have that to get monetized.
Where do I have to look for it? Because one time
Okay,
Google,
you ready?
somebody was telling me I have to fill out some
Okay,
form.
you hey, look. It's all right
Mm,
there on the computer. It's so easy. Matter of
okay.
fact, what I'm getting ready to tell you, and you
Mm-hmm.
go look at it after you come off of this
Mm-hmm.
live,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna be like, oh boy. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you go into your YouTube studio, you go over
Mm-hmm.
there to the left
Mm-hmm.
hand side of your computer, and
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
stroll up till you find monetization,
Uh-huh.
and you click onto that, and then you go into there. But make sure once you get on there, you stroll up because it's
Okay.
kind of at the bottom of that
Okay.
page, and it will show you that
Mm-hmm.
you got your 1,000 subs, but then
Mm-hmm.
it'll show you how many watch hours you need.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. And then it'll ask you, do
Mm-hmm.
you want a to get an email or to
Mm-hmm.
be notified once you get your
Uh-huh.
40,000 watch hours?
Mm-hmm.
They will let you know when you can be monetized. And you will
Okay.
see it right there because it's like a little grid or a little like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they might have changed it because I ain't been in there in a minute. And
Mm-hmm.
my computer don't went on me. But
Okay.
but I don't care. I got plenty other devices,
Mm-hmm.
honey. Plenty. I mean, my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I got 9 devices over here.
Oh my.
Count my
Auntie Donna, you
TVs.
doing
Yeah,
good?
yeah. I don't have all of them on no YouTube though.
Mm-hmm. You see, and that's what I'm saying. You never know who's
Hi,
the
viewers of
people.
you. I'm sorry. I had just
Mm-hmm.
happened to look down at the chat. I try not to watch the chat
Mm-hmm.
while I'm on a stream yard.
Or
That's
not to
my
get distracted, right?
yes, not to get distracted
Mm-hmm.
and so I don't become troll food when them old little devil trolls come running up trying to stir something up.
Mm-hmm. I don't look at the chat like that either. Because I'm working from two phones. I'm not in the computer. So I'm working from two
Well, I got
phones.
one phone I'm on here
Mm-hmm.
on the stream yard, and then I got another phone with the chat up.
Okay. And that's what I do too. Because I'm so scared to
Thank you,
touch
viewers of
anything.
you. And I viewers of you, y'all know do y'all know I'm one of the first people
Mhm.
introduced StreamYard over here in the sector?
Really?
And see, I'm a little small YouTuber.
Auntie Don, I didn't even know you had a channel. Really? That you had,
Exactly.
a platform up. I didn't even know
I
that.
haven't went live in a year.
Okay.
Um and before that, yeah, I used to go live every now and then, but
Okay.
I'm not consistent. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like me.
It used to be when you keyed in Auntie Donna, I used to
Mm-hmm.
be the second person you would see. Not no
Okay.
more. It's a new Jamaican lady named
Mm.
Auntie Donna, honey, and she
Oh
doing her
yes,
thing.
Auntie Don. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and honey, she done knocked my to find me. If you was
Yeah,
to
she
key in
got
my name,
thousands. My God.
yes, yes,
Because she
yes.
does donation, she does charity work, and she does baking.
And yeah, and then it's another one, but
Mm,
they spell their name with a Y and not the
okay.
IE. But though that's a like I think I don't know. They're they look like they from London or somewhere, and
Uh-huh.
it's some white guys.
Mm,
And Auntie Donna is their comedy skit, I think.
okay.
So, but that Jamaican lady, she done
Mm-hmm.
knocked all of honey.
Yeah.
Even you got it's hard to find their channel. You got to stroll for a minute to find them too.
You know when she started,
After
by
me,
accident I found that lady.
uh-huh,
And that lady was just a regular little lady. And
uh-huh.
she would go and help people, the elderly that, they're struggling, maybe they don't have their family around, or sometimes you have kids and it is what it is. It's like you're still alone. So she would ask, like she said, her phone, that cell phone, she put it to use. And she would be, there and asking people if anybody wants to donate, and all of that. What made her so successful is her honesty, because they have so many people that is doing charitable work, and the theft, and that's
Mm-hmm.
terrible. What a sin! What a sin that someone you're trying to help the less fortunate, right? These
Mm-hmm.
people are sending money, UK, New York, all around the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of, because these people are elderly and they don't have anybody like governing their money and all of that, so you steal from them.
Mm.
And then she started looking to build places for them. At least she did that
Oh.
step, and she was very successful. That is the best I saw. She furnished and all of that. You know what people was doing? Criticizing this lady. Oh, why
Mm.
you furnish the place, and why you do this, and why you do that. But you know
The
what she
ones
did?
that's doing nothing, yes.
She
Mm-hmm.
held their head straight,
Mm-hmm.
and she paid them no attention.
That's right.
And she talked to her Lord, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, kept her going, because they're giving her such a beating, all because of her
Mm-hmm.
success, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's it, Like she said, out of that charitable work, she got promotion too, because I think she bakes cake and all of that. So because
Mm-hmm.
of her popularity now, her business expanded, got big.
Right.
So
So what you're saying, you saw her from a small channel grow to
a
that big
small
channel.
channel,
That mm-hmm.
small. She
Mm-hmm.
barely had about, mm, she barely had about like 800 and something people following her. And then, I switched out from there and I started moving around. And 2 years, I think it was when I went back there. 2020, God, I lost my mother in 2020. I think it was 2021. I was just strolling down, and I said, wait a minute, this cannot be the same person. Yes, it was. Thousands of people, and then I'm seeing that she's building homes. Oh, it was so beautiful.
Oh
Furnish this
my
place is so nice. She did a lot. She did more than the government. You know,
mm, that's how it
um,
usually is.
they fighting her. Oh, she's stealing the money. Oh, they're gonna lock her. Oh my God, people is so jealous. Instead of them getting up
And to be
themselves
the main
and
ones
doing
doing nothing.
something. Mm.
Mm-hmm. The main ones doing nothing.
Yes, yes.
But I
What?
happen to peek at the chat.
Mm?
I know you too, Miss Pam. And yes, that's who I showed how to do StreamYard. It was
Okay.
Rita.
Miss
It was
Fem is an
Rita.
OG. She was around forever. And you know what? Miss Fem don't even get, I don't know if people forget Miss Fem.
In that
I
bikini,
met
I'll
Miss
never
Fem
forget
here.
Miss Pam when she showed them girls they ain't got nothing on her. I will never, never forget Miss Pam showed them young heifers on these sectors. You ain't
Yeah.
when Miss Pam
Miss Fem is a
turned on
joker.
that camera and stood up with that bikini on, I was
Yes.
like,
Miss
okay,
Fem have a
all
nice
right,
body.
okay,
Miss Fem have it going on.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Miss Fem is a you Miss Fem. What could I say about Miss Fem? Miss Fem could be serious, and then sometimes Miss Fem, when Miss Fem gets upset, oh God, she'll go
Yes,
off, but not
yes.
often. Miss Fem is always showing
Miss
you
Pam,
things.
no, I be over there right there with her while she coloring.
Yeah, the coloring. I don't know
You want to
anything
know
but
why?
art.
You want to
I
know
love
why
it.
I be over
Hmm.
there? It's
Hmm.
peaceful and it
Yes.
reminds me of when I was
Yes.
a little girl.
Hmm.
My grandmother would color with us.
Okay.
So it takes me back to a
Hmm.
peaceful,
Yes.
happy childhood time.
Yes.
And I just sit back and listen to her if she's playing her
Hmm.
music and coloring, or if
Yeah.
she's coloring and talking.
Precious moments.
Now, I did want to throw up when she had that damn thing up there, but I just Miss Pam gonna kill me. I just turned the volume down, but I stayed in there. She had DX
Respect.
on her panel. I turned the volume down, but I
The
stayed.
first time I ran into Miss Pam, she cursed the hell out of me. One Saturday morning, well, I was looking for trouble. So I'm passing, and Miss Pam was, I don't know, it sounded like she was fighting, but no. She was just talking to her people. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, now, look at my brazen self now. Type in the chat. Mom, it's too early in the morning for you to be yelling. Miss- I felt like Miss Fab is looking at me in real
Oh.
time. She's like, who are you? Who are you? You know? And Miss Pamela let me have it. So now I figured she's going to chase me out the chat. She said, just relax yourself. Take your seat. You're lucky. Be quiet. Any one of you guys know her? Everybody said no. And then I said, oh, I'm new here. She laughed. And we went on
I'm
with the
not
chat.
gonna. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna tell when I first got to know Miss Pam.
uh
Mm-mm. I'm not gonna talk about it because
Miss Pam.
I like me some Miss Pam today. Okay, that's all that matters. Nobody not
Miss
messing with Miss.
Pam.
That's right, and that's what I mean by a lot of people take away from these smaller channels. And what I
Yes.
mean by smaller, even though they've been here forever,
Mm-hmm.
what these newer people don't understand, or
Mm-hmm.
these subscribers haven't caught on to the formulas
Mm-hmm.
that they do, the content creators do.
Mm-hmm.
If they listen to some of these content creators with the less amount of people in their room,
Mm-hmm.
they missing all the good stuff.
Yes. Yes.
I get the best. I mean, even though you're gonna get some good juice from a big channel,
Mm-hmm.
but you missing out on some good juice and some.
Yes.
Let me give it to you, honest, true juice
Mm-hmm.
in the smaller number
Yes.
that be in a chat for
And
real.
you feel much more comfortable, because
Hmm.
I can remember Rita,
Hmm.
the baddest roaster, when she started in the
Hey, wait, you
morning,
don't remember
early in the
me from over
morning.
there? I was
Huh?
one of her first mods. You don't remember me?
I remember, I can't remember. I know China Doll was there. They
I was
had
after China
Pops.
Doll.
I think Muffy was
I
there.
was there with Muffy. I modded
Okay,
along with Muffy. Yes.
yeah. And
Yeah.
wait a minute, Auntie Donna. Yes,
Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
yes, you were there.
Because it was
Yes.
me it was two Donnas over there. Donna
Uh-huh.
Hughes, but she ain't want no
Yes,
mod stick.
yes.
She ain't want no
Correct.
mod stick. And
You're
then it was
absolutely
me.
correct.
Because she didn't think I wanted a mod stick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I was like, no, I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so she gave me a mod stick.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It was Rita's channel that taught me something. Do you know?
Hmm.
I was out here. I don't know what happened to. Oh God, I hope look right or I'm gonna be doxing myself. I came out here with my government name,
You're not the only one.
and Rita one day looked down and she said, "Are you using your government name?" She's like, "No, no, 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 no. You gotta change it now." It
Yeah.
was just about, I would say, about
Now
22 or less people was in
I
the chat.
changed mine once I started going live.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about none of that.
Right, right,
I mean,
right.
because the juiciest stuff about me
Mm-hmm.
was never documented.
Right,
Okay?
right.
Was never documented.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't want to know for their best interest, they wouldn't want to know it any goddamn way.
Uh-huh.
So all of
Right.
that don't bother me. Everything
Mm-hmm.
about me, anybody can find. Everybody I love
Right.
already knows it.
Correct. I always say once
I
I'm
never
not
been the type
wanted.
that wanted to. Um, I'm not into keeping up with the Jones, or
Mm-hmm.
I got to have this because
Yeah,
no,
more
because what you like
conservative.
I
Yeah.
might not
Mm-hmm.
like. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm
correct,
different. I'm
correct,
different.
correct.
When I was in school, I never did the go along. I never looked at the most popular people like, no, no.
Damn.
I
Oh
was
God.
different. What
I love
happened?
that, Auntie Donna. I love that. Because people like that you don't want to be friends with because you never know. Today they
Hmm.
might be nice to you tomorrow because a group. That's the same thing is going on out here.
Hmm.
This is
Hmm.
what's going on out here.
Oh
You go
yeah.
along with the crowd of people because, oh, it's a big number over here. So let me stick over here, you know? and they're not
Yes.
giving yourself a chance because it
And
happened to me.
then you got now the bigger content creators are taking the payolas, like how
Mm-hmm.
they shoved MU down everybody's throat. Well, you got
Mm-hmm.
to remember when she first came over here, she was still high. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now it looked like she's not doing doing it, but she just
Mm-hmm.
substituted one drug for another one. As for in my eyes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
but she just
Allegedly.
substituted
Mm-hmm.
one for another. Because
Mm-hmm.
I gotta respect the channel. She just
Mm-hmm.
substituted one, one for another. But you gotta remember when she first came over here, she was still on that shit, but was telling everybody she was sober.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where? But it's okay. I don't fool with her. I don't want to have nothing to do with her. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. I don't care nothing about none of that. Just
Mm-hmm.
don't come my way because you can't sit at my table. And can't none of them. If I don't fuck, excuse me. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry
Right,
about
right,
why you won't.
right,
Mm-mm,
right. Correct, correct.
mm-mm.
And
And
that's what I,
and they
that's what I
fed
say.
all the subscribers. You know
Mm-hmm.
what kills me about these subscribers?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even understand their power.
True. There you. Oh, Auntie Donna. Oh God. Oh,
They don't understand their power
you
because
got to get out my
without
head, you know,
the
Auntie
subs.
Donna.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, you the one who told me to hit the stream yard heat wave.
I always say that the subscribers have so much of power.
They don't even know.
The subs have so much of power. Okay, because we're a
Mhm.
subscriber first before a content creator, or whatever you call it. Because I
I
didn't
know.
see
I
one
know y'all
person
may
doing
not. I
original
know some of the
content.
people may not like him, but look at
Mm.
the power of how they blackballed my baby SK. That was
Oh.
power. That was power.
Mm-hmm.
Look how they also blackball 5 Day from getting that 1,000 in her chat back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was power.
Correct. Correct.
Who did it?
Correct.
The subscribers did it.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That's why I sit back up on here on my fluffy cloud and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Get me a
And I
good
always
laugh.
say, Auntie Donna, not cutting you. What is for
Oh,
you is going to be for you. Don't you believe in
exactly.
that?
Yes. And the Lord has a way of showing you everything
Mm-hmm.
at the right time.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Now I hope
Correct.
I don't cut out because I got to walk. I had to walk away from my
Mm-hmm.
phone. But yeah, and I enjoy the beef sector. Sure, a lot of
Yes,
people don't
me
like to
too.
admit it. It's addicted. I'm
Yes, it
addicted to it.
is. It
But
is.
I'm also strong and have a very strong willpower.
Yes, I could
And,
tell.
and when and when I say I ain't watching you, I ain't watching you. I be having
Mm-hmm.
people hit me in the DM. Oh, Auntie Donna, please
Mm-hmm.
watch this. Child, I
Mm-hmm.
want to know what you think. What you think? And I'll watch it for them. I
Mm-hmm.
s- I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna say 3 Hail Marys and then I'm gonna go in and I'll watch. And
Yeah.
I'll watch and then I get back with them, let them know what
And
I'm
you're
into, whatever,
straightforward
whatever.
with what you see, right? You don't
Right?
look at what other
I'm
people is
too
gonna
old.
say.
I'm
Right.
too old to sugarcoat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I done been through it all. I'm a living testimony, honey. I fought for
Oh,
my
I'm so
first breath.
happy. Oh,
You
this
damn
was
right.
such a nice talk, Auntie Donna.
Hmm.
Wow. Look how much I've learned. Wow.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
knew that you were so you were around a long time.
Hmm. I'm one of the best kept secrets.
Hmm. Because I think Rita came over here, I think 2017, I think.
Mm-mm,
2017 or 18.
mm-mm. 19.
19?
Was it
Wow.
19? 18, 19? I'm getting confused.
Hmm. But it
No,
could be
it
between
was. You're right, right. 18, 18. I don't know, but it was way back then. It was
uh
way back then. Cause yeah, it got to
and
be
then they had the
because
ponytail
what's the name was gone. I
challenge.
hate to say it, but
Mm-hmm.
I timed stuff by things and events that happened, and we know that BS was gone for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe about 4 or 5 years,
Did you
somewhere around
remember
there.
Pretty T?
I used to model for her too.
Really?
I probably still got a mind stick because she got a couple of channels, but I don't. She's back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have.
that was the first live that I
I
dropped
did.
into.
I saw you in her live. Yeah, I used to be a mob for her too. But I was a
Hmm.
temporary mob for her. But I still she still let me keep the stick
I
over
love
there.
Pretty
One
T.
morning she was live and
Hmm.
she noticed that I be in her live every morning or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and she didn't have no mods in there. And so she asked me, she said, could I mod you up temporarily? And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's my girl right there.
Yeah.
They don't want her
Pretty.
coming back.
I
They
know,
don't want her.
right? Pretty
Uh-uh.
T. And Pretty T was the one who sent me to Tracy. And then both of them told me about Rita. Rita was just
Hmm.
coming around and we went over there, you
Hmm.
know. You
Now
know the best
I
time
found
that I
Rita
had?
through
Mm.
Mona. But what's the best time? Because
The best time that I think I had, like in the morning, it was with Rita.
okay, of
When
course.
her husband, when he would get up early to go to work or whatever,
Hmm.
and
You would
she
watch
would
her
be drinking
making the
her
kids
coffee.
breakfast. She was making the kids breakfast, sitting to the
Yes,
table,
yes,
doing her
yes,
daughter hair. Oh
yes,
yeah. Oh
yes.
yeah. I
Yeah, that
remember
was
all
so
of that.
sweet.
Yeah.
It made me feel like I knew her
Hmm.
personally. Like
Hmm.
one day, you know what happened?
Hmm.
I don't know if that's how it was supposed to happen. I sort of get, I felt much closer to Rita because Rita's a content creator I'd really liked at
Hmm.
one time. Really, really liked her.
Hmm.
And when I found out where she was living, I said, you know what? I'm gonna pass around there and give her a surprise, right?
Oh
I marked
Lord.
the place. I said, okay,
Oh
summertime, I'm gonna
Lord.
pass around there. And then something happened.
Oh Jesus.
Something happened, I think, between herself and somebody had given her child. I think was a tablet, something like that.
That's
And she
recent.
destroyed
That's
it.
something that just happened a year or two ago. That
Yeah, and
happened
she
like
destroyed.
that's
Yeah.
Aisha. That was
Hmm.
Aisha. That happened.
Okay.
That might have been
Is
just
that the
a year and
Aisha
a half.
that is over on
Yes,
Lady
ma'am.
Mika's? That's the
Yes,
one.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. She
Wow.
came over with Brooke. Well,
Okay.
she didn't come
Okay.
over with
Okay.
Brooke. I think she came over to get at Brooke. Let me
Mm-hmm.
rephrase that.
Mm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Did
Yeah.
Brooke get the baby?
Who did what?
Did she have the baby, Brooke?
No comment.
Look at me with the best. Hold on to be sexual.
I'm trying to be nice.
Oi.
I'm
Oh my
trying to be
goodness,
nice.
Lord.
Mm-mm.
Oh, anything could happen.
Don't even do me, Wade.
I
No,
could
you
be
didn't
wicked when
ask.
I'm ready,
No,
you
you
know.
didn't ask me that shit.
But
No, you
Auntie Donna,
didn't.
both of we gonna get
I don't give a fuck. Do you Heat wave, you better go
Yeah.
to my channel, find my channel, and see how big my ass is. I didn't kiss my goddamn big yellow
Yeah.
ass. I don't care about what none of them up here say about me. I only care about the one. This is one thing about me.
Uh-huh.
I only care about the people I care about. Anybody else, you can
Mm-hmm.
say whatever you want to say. You just wasting your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I hear it, you still wasting your breath. I
Mm-hmm.
done been through too much in my life to let MFs on a social
You know,
media
and I'm telling you,
application.
you sound like a Pisces woman.
I'm a Sagittarius, honey. And
Oh,
I'm
Sagittarius.
not a Sagittarius like these
Oh,
Sagittarius
wait a
y'all
minute.
know up here. No, ma'am, I'm different.
Yeah, you all are stubborn people. Oh,
Mhm.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Stubborn
Yep.
and patient.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Don't
patient.
speak a lot at all. And
Oh,
mostly
I talk too
private.
much.
Takes a lot for you guys to get off. And when y'all get off, my God.
The thing about us,
Mm-hmm.
some of us, not all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk about the one like how I am, because
Yes.
these other ones I've seen up here on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
other than like Buddy Lee, because he's sad too. Now my baby Buddy Lee, he's sort of like me. We are loving,
Mm-hmm.
caring. But the thing about the loving, nice, caring Sagittarius is
Mm-hmm.
when you wrong them, there's it's over.
Mm-hmm.
You about to get it like you ain't never got it in your life.
Okay.
Now then you got the Sagittarius that's just fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So you're getting that all the way from the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's no buffer. But with me, I don't lead with that.
Mm.
I lead with love. I lead with
Right.
kindness. But if you
Right.
F it up, you about to
Right.
get you about
That's
to
it.
get it. And I'm not gonna I'm most of the time I'm not giving it to you right away.
Auntie Donna, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
When okay, I wanted to get everybody, like most people, opinion about friendship, right?
Mm.
Say, when would you um like say, like okay, you're speaking to someone, whatever.
Hmm.
Do you base the friendship on the amount of time that you know, the length of time that you know someone,
Hell no.
or mm,
Hell no.
no?
I
Mm,
I base a friendship
mm,
on the person.
mm, mm,
Because think about this, Heatwave. You
yeah,
could have been knowing someone and been friends with someone for years,
true.
and a certain thing can happen, and they'll
Mm,
show you a side of them you
true.
ain't never seen before.
True. That's true. That is true. But don't you
I have
think
had,
in this sector,
mhm,
not
mhm.
cutting you, don't you think in
Go
this
ahead.
sector they label this friendship so fast, and oh, this is my friend, you
That's
know.
all it is. That's all it is a label for
Oh my
some of them. For
goodness.
some of them, and I have now, Heatwave. We've also seen people up here who
Mm,
both people say they're friends, but
mm,
us on the outside looking
mm.
in, we can see that one is more of a friend to the other.
True, 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 true. Oh yes.
But what I learned about and what I've learned about up here
Mm,
is if you want to keep a friendship, especially in this sector, you don't
mm.
let too many people know about it.
Yeah.
Don't nobody, only a few people know who I'm
Mm-hmm.
real tight with. I
Yes.
mean, one everybody know, which is
Mm-hmm.
Reed, because that's it. But all the other
Yes.
people I'm real tight with,
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't know.
Yeah.
And I
You
ain't
got to
gonna
keep
tell
that
you,
private.
and they ain't gonna tell nobody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would never get caught up again. Um, Auntie Donna, that was way out of, like, in my real life.
Hmm.
Um, it's somewhat part of me, and the other part is like, okay, I'm out here. But I thought that more mature, you're mature women, and that's your peer, the age, everything. You figure out, you live your life,
Hmm.
and you know the value of a friend, or
Hmm.
a making of a friend. But
Hmm.
to me, the more mature people, like myself, some of them are acting more like children, like they're, in the schoolyard.
What did I just say when I first came up here? A lot of them
Mm-hmm.
were bullied,
Mm-hmm.
not bullies. They were
Mm-hmm.
being bullied in
Mm-hmm.
school, and now
Mm-hmm.
they big and rough and tough up
True.
here on this internet.
True.
They ain't fooling me.
True. True.
None of them is fooling me.
Pull up and
Even
pull up and
even these
pull up.
even these men acting like they hard, acting
Uh-huh.
like they acting
Oh,
like they got
please.
bodies. You ain't got no
Mm-hmm.
goddamn bodies. You know why I
Mm-hmm.
know you ain't got no bodies? Because if you did,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be keeping your fucking mouth shut.
True. True. True.
A real one
Mm-hmm.
don't talk.
Correct. There you go. There you go.
I look. I'm from the
Mm-hmm.
south side of Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I was raised in it. I know all
Yeah.
about it. Born in it.
Mm-hmm. Philadelphia is no place to mess around there. I was there a couple of months ago.
Oh, I haven't
Um,
been back there in a minute. I'm in New Jersey
mm-hmm.
now.
Okay.
I'm in New Jersey now.
Oh,
But I
good.
haven't been I haven't been back home in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID messed me up because I was planning to take a trip to go
You didn't get
visit.
hit with that, did you?
Oh no,
God
ma'am, no
forbid.
ma'am, and haven't had no shots.
Oh, no.
Nope.
I got the shot, but I never went for the booster. I didn't get
A
that
lot of
one.
people said that. I didn't go for neither one. I
Mm,
still mask up when I go outside.
mm,
Um, I really don't go out. I go to events and stuff like that, to the
mm,
store, stuff like that. Da 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 da.
mm.
Um, I'm homebody. Um,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
did my I did look, I did my running. I did my party. And don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing ain't
Yep.
nothing ready for the dirt to be put on over here. I just
Mm-hmm.
do it in the privacy of my own home.
Yes, yes,
I have
yes.
my babies on the
Mm-hmm.
weekends. If I'm not, having one, I might have to pick up from school every now and then. But
Right.
I got my great niece, two of my great nieces,
Oh,
um come over, and
oh,
they
that's
keep me
so
busy.
sweet.
They keep me busy. And
Keep you
yes,
busy. Keep
yes,
you young too.
yes,
Oh.
yes. Um, I said this is the last of them
Mm-hmm.
because I'm getting tired. I don't want to change. After I potty trained these last two, I
Mm-hmm.
said that's it. I'm done. I I have been watching and helping my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I'm 55. I've been doing it since I was 12.
Oh,
I
I know you're
helped my
well
cousin.
respected. Yeah.
Mhm. And who? Let me tell you something. And I love whoever love on me. I love
Yes,
on them
correct.
just as much. But I've had to learn up here, like up in this YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to press the brakes on
Mm.
some of the stuff because this is YouTube. This is not real
Yes,
life.
yes.
And to be honest with you, I think that's what went wrong with me and Rita.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Wow.
thinking a real life way in
Mm-hmm.
things, but she
Mm-hmm.
was doing the YouTube thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we butt heads, and I
Yeah,
just
that's
I
coming back
left
to
from
me.
over
Y'all were
there.
real close.
Oh yes, oh yes,
Damn.
oh yes. I feel like she knew the stuff that she was doing. I wasn't gonna be down with, so it was like a graceful. Let me get up. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I threw my hands up and just
Mm-hmm.
left. I didn't go around, until somebody came back and told me she said something about me. I
Mm-hmm.
never went around, bashing or nothing like that.
Yes.
Mm-mm. I
And
don't
that's
have time for
something with
that.
that sobriety stuff. That's not,
Yeah, I
it's
do
not
hear she's doing good.
easy.
Well, I've heard she's doing good, and like I say,
Yeah.
it's all in your time.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lord has it in your life,
Yes.
that's when it's gonna work. Now, as far
Yes.
as with stuff
Correct.
like that,
Correct.
we can all want our friends or family members to
Mm-hmm.
get off of whatever they're on and
Yes.
change their life, but it's not gonna work until
Mm.
they want it. Like with me,
Correct.
I did it as
Correct.
far as cigarettes. The kids wanted me to quit
Mm.
smoking cigarettes, right?
Oh God.
I did it, but guess what? I went
Mm.
right back to it. But
Oh Lord, you're making me want to light up now
well,
because
wait a
I'm a
minute.
smoker.
Wait a minute.
I am
Okay,
a smoker.
it's all right. April the 1st made 7 years. I
Uh-huh.
haven't had a Newport, but I do.
Wow. Congratulate. How did you do
Wait.
it?
Don't. Oh, you don't want to know
Mm.
because you ain't. I would advise. I would not advise
Mm.
anybody to do it the way I did it.
Mm. Cold turkey?
Unless no hell no. My daddy did it
Mm.
cold turkey.
Mm.
I did it through Chantix, the
Chua?
real Chantix. Chantix, the
Okay,
medicine. You
okay.
see the commercials on TV sometimes.
Ah, ah.
Yeah,
It
I
worked.
did it through chance, and it is
But I
true.
guess it worked.
Those side
Mm.
effects are real. You hear me? Side
Wow.
effects are um suicidal thoughts. I didn't have
Oh
that one
Lord.
though. I didn't have that one though, but I did
Mm.
the depression. Oh yes.
Mm.
Oh yes.
Mm.
I was so moody. Anything hurted my feelings. I took everything serious.
Yeah.
Hmm. So
Wow.
the side effects, it really,
Okay.
it really changed me. But I do smoke the little vent things, and I
Mm.
do smoke my weed. You know what I'm saying?
They stopped me from smoking that thing, the same the vape. Vape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the Chantix
Mm.
take that nicotine taste. I mean,
Okay.
I didn't even want the nicotine no more. Ugh, you don't even want it.
Mm.
And but
I'm
the
gonna try
the
cigarettes. They're
thing
too
in your
damn
mind
expensive
of
these
having
days.
something in your hand and seeing smoke, that's what
Yeah.
made me pick up the little I do the little lavas, the little
Mm.
lava pins, but
Okay.
I'll smoke my weed. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from
Mm-hmm.
look, they done made it legal here in New Jersey too. You can't tell me nothing.
But guess what? You see, I get paranoid.
But oh well, it's not for you. I've heard a lot of people
Well,
have
guess
some
what?
bad
That was
reactions
last
to it.
year. I think last year,
Last
year
year?
before last, right? What's her name? Um, Miss Shirley. She was talking about elbows, right? So
Wait a
we
minute.
all of a
What
sudden,
corner you sitting in?
huh?
Is somebody um um is you trying to get up here on the link? Is
Oh,
um
somebody said it back. Oh, wait a minute.
oh, you done
Okay,
had
what I
views
have
of
to
you
do?
back there forever. Oh, there go my is Doreen in here? There go my baby
Wait.
Doreen. We go back. We go
Oh
back
Lord.
like we
Wait,
was
I
in
think
high
I did
school
something
together.
wrong. Wait. Oh Lord, what did I do wrong? Hold on. Okay. Um, I don't know if I
Okay,
did.
I see it now, Doreen. I'm sorry. We gonna get her. She see it now. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
is she there?
Oh, well, she said, yeah. Doreen just wrote a viewers in the backstage.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. What did I do the last
You
time?
went
Okay,
okay. I think the
wait.
last time you went to guest
Okay.
or
Um,
invite guests,
okay, good. Add to stream. Okay,
add to stream. Okay.
okay. Is she
Oh, she
there?
gonna. I don't know.
Miss
This.
Fam?
Yeah, she coloring. I see her. Oh, she
Now,
gonna
should I
cuss
say
us out.
something or should I
Oh,
not?
good. She's there.
Now, should I say something or should I not? Okay, listen here. I came over to this goddamn channel because I see two people over here that we done met on bad terms. Okay, and we was gonna reminisce how I met
Uh-uh.
goddamn Heat Wave and how I met goddamn Auntie Donna. Yeah, the bitches
Uh-uh.
done left me goddamn behind stage for goddamn 25 minutes. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
even know
sorry
how I should
because I'm
feel
not
about this
looking at the
shit.
phone. I'm sorry,
Uh,
Miss Fam. I'm
Miss
I'm
sorry.
feeling
Pam,
some
you
kind of
heard me.
way.
Miss Pam, you heard me say I don't watch the chat to keep away
And
from
neither
the
one of y'all watch shit. I
It's
mean,
her
y'all want to
channel.
get
Nah,
some.
nah, nah. It's
We
Heatwave
gonna need
channel. It
some.
ain't my channel. It's
Y'all don't
Heatwave
watch
fault.
the shit because it ain't your chat. Like you said, Auntie Donna, you a guest, but Heatwave don't look at shit. We already know Heatwave don't look at shit. We just glad to get Miss Heatwave on here. Okay, we don't care if she look at
Thank
the chat,
you.
the back chat or not. We appreciate her ass to be up on
I've
here. But
been
girl, this the first motherfucking time I done came on here and waited on somebody's live for
Fam.
25 minutes behind the scenes.
Miss Fam.
Oh my God, I feel so
I done been all in my
disrespected.
I done walked all the way in my kitchen. I've been all in
And
my
y'all been
kitchen
talking
and ain't
about me and everything and talked
not
about
me.
everybody, all these damn topics y'all done talked about Rita, how we all started and y'all met and how y'all met me and everything. And I'm sitting backstage saying, they're gonna
I'm
invite me up.
I'm
So then I
I'm
hopped
sorry.
up. No, you
well at
won't.
least well thank me for looking down talking about you
Right,
just gonna leave
right.
me in the corner. I'm like, well, what corner she
Thank
in?
you,
I was
Auntie
like,
Donna.
oh, Heatwave. I
I
think
know.
somebody a viewers in the back. A viewers in the
Uh-uh.
back. Okay, you up here,
It's
Miss
it's
Pam.
all
What's
good.
good?
I
Come on,
I
jump
wouldn't
in, jump in.
I wouldn't expect anything different from either because I love both of you all. But I, w-
Oh, thank
I
you.
know
Love
y'all
you
done talked about a
too.
whole lot of other things, but I wouldn't mind if we could talk about how we met because I know Heatwave
Okay.
and I met under different circumstances, and Auntie Donna and I met under different circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to chat about it if you don't mind. I know this is your
Sure, go
panel,
ahead. Go ahead.
but yeah, people need to know how people can meet under different circumstances and
Yes.
still come
And change.
together.
That's
It's not
right.
Mm-hmm.
all about that.
A real
It,
change, not a fake change.
exactly.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real change.
So I'm not gonna
Hmm.
be giving no rules and bossing nobody around. But Auntie Donna, if you don't mind, because I knew Auntie Donna before I knew Miss
Hmm.
Heatwave.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And you said you weren't gonna say how you met me, but if you don't
But
mind,
and you know that's why
I
you
ain't gonna
came
get
up here, Miss
mad.
Pam. No, you know, no, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna
I
laugh.
know I
That's what you're
will. I'm
gonna
gonna
do
mute.
because you know where I was at. I was a mom for Rita, and I want to just paint a little picture. I was new to the internet. I was new to YouTube. I thought everybody thought the same way I thought and was real about this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got a mod stick, and I'm I want to be there for Rita. I'm looking out for her. I got her best interest. Anybody come messing with her, especially into her chat or whatever, whatever, playing around. I didn't like it. Even if I said something or didn't say something, I was really having real feelings. I didn't know. Okay, okay. So that was around the time when we found out now that it wasn't so, and I hope Rita, don't get offended about us talking. Please don't, Rita, because this is just truth and it's a story. It's part of my story, so I feel as though
Yeah.
I can't talk about it. Uh, it was around the time when a lot of people remember when they were coming at Rita and they were sending the emails and the trolls were dropping down and they were
Yeah.
trolling the hell out of her and different stuff like that. This is around the time the email that was, I'm doing a buddy rabbit fingers, was supposed to have came from TSCC and different stuff like that. Okay. And so then all of a sudden, oh, and remember around the time when her and Mama Sippin had got into it, and
Mm-hmm.
Mama Sippin and her daughter was supposed to be riding by a house. This is in the beginning time before they had got all right and they fell out again. But either way, um, so when you drop down, Miss Pam, this is back when you was over in Club Chat, and you dropped down, and I think Rita and Sean had a headbutt. Nope, nope, they hadn't. They didn't even know each other at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Pam, you dropped down in Rita's chat and you told her you was her, you knew where she lived, you knew her area, and that y'all were neighbors. Now you might have thought that was a comment that probably didn't come up, you didn't mean it in a harmful way, but she had so many people coming at her, she thought you was somebody that didn't
I
mean
pose
her
a
no
threat.
good,
Mm-hmm.
was a threat. She took it as a threat instead of da 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 da. And so I thought you was coming at Rita, and then you went and made a video, and you were saying in your video how you felt bad because you had done. You said sorry. You said you had done shared Rita video and told everybody to come over, by Rita because she was funny and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I got to know you, and I didn't like you because I thought you was coming for Rita at that time.
Yeah, I understood that. I really did. Cause, oh, excuse me, it was a trying time back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel any type of way or any type of offense. But yeah, I actually really didn't mean to say to type it in there because I was listening more, and then I
Right.
accidentally, and I even told people I didn't drop down into the enemy territory because I knew that everybody really didn't care for me, and Rita was being on guard, and the mods were being on guard, and they were being very protective of her. But I was not even a person that anybody needs to be worried about driving by and pulling up and doing all that. I don't do all that
Yeah.
foolala.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but you
But
didn't
like I
know.
said, I didn't know. I didn't know. I
I
really
know.
thought people were coming, you know, after the girl and different stuff.
I actually meant it more in because I was watching. I've been watching her for. I was watching her in the beginning, and actually, even though she says I didn't help her on the stream yard, I was in the chat when you were trying to help her get through it. I actually added stuff because I did a camera slip. I let my camera slip. I had on a goddamn raggedy ass damn robe. The room that I was in was
Do you
actually
know
like
where
a
I found
closet.
out? Do you know where I found out about StreamYard from?
What?
I found out about StreamYard, and I don't remember if I did StreamYard before um Billie Jean and them did or not. But I remember being one of the first people doing StreamYard and then showing Rita how to do it. And I'm
Yeah.
not that good at computers. I just want to let you know this little
Well,
bit
we
I
all,
know,
and that's what,
you
and
know,
I actually gave her more technical help than you did. But she
exactly
was
because I
all.
just knew how to tell her about it and get it kicked
I
up.
know, but I was actually helping her, but because it was such a time that, she was all on guard and stuff. And then when I
Hmm.
mentioned it, she was like, "You telling a damn lie. Auntie Donna helped me." And I'm like, okay, well, y'all can have that because you know what? I pick my
Actually,
battles and that
I introduced it to, you know why I
and you did
introduced it to her? Because
mhm,
she introduced me to that other thing we was using before
right.
StreamYard. What it is? What was it? Google. What was it?
The Google Hangouts.
Hangouts.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hangouts. It was Hangouts.
It, it,
She
and it
showed
was
me
all
how to do
good. I
Hangouts,
didn't.
so I thought
Mhm.
I would do the same. But what I was telling you, I learned that from when I used to what it is, network. I used to network. I got
Mhm.
most of my subs by, a lot of people don't like it, but the sub on sub.
Oh yeah. Well,
I got
well,
about
they made it a
600 of
rule
my
you
subs.
couldn't do it.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
can't
sub
do it
was
now.
sub was
Yeah, you
good.
can't do it now.
Mhm.
But that's
Yeah.
how I got most of my subs. And one of the guys, and back then the rule was you pick the person in the chat. That's when you can hit anybody name and go back to their channel. Now only the mods can do it. You hit the person name, you go to their channel, you sub to them, and then you can either do it then or come back to them. And you had to review a whole video of theirs and write a comment. And they always tell you to kind of describe what you see in the video. It helps with your comments. And
Right.
so that's what
I
I
don't know
did.
why they cut that out. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
because
wish
they
they
made the
would.
trolls go crazy when they did that.
Hmm.
Because it causes so much drama and people were really being really major trolls then, but
Hmm.
it was actually a very good feature, and I think that should be a
Yeah.
feature that they
It was.
offer again.
It sure did help you with those trolls stuff. For real, for real.
Correct.
Because not all mods is up on that. Because, honey, I hit your face and see how long you've been up here and how many videos you got in a heartbeat.
I
In
do
a
the same
heartbeat.
thing.
I will tap your I say face, but profile picture. But one of the guys that I picked, one of the it was a young white guy. And I picked his video because he was talking about the comparison of Hangouts and StreamYard. So I looked, and he was a computer geek, and he was a sneaker junk, had like a wall full of sneakers. I'll never forget it. And he showed the difference in Hangouts and StreamYard. And I was like, that's 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 nice. But I still didn't pay it too much attention to, you have a lot of the Philippine people like to do that back then, used to do that networking. And
Hmm.
one day I happened to click on one of the Philippine ladies' pages, and it was six of them up there. And I'm like, how six people get up on that screen and they all talking, and you see all of them in their little kitchens with the dirt floors, but they were clean. I mean, I know that might sound funny, but don't get me wrong. It was a clean kitchen, cleaner than some people with real floors, um, and everything. So I'm like, how did they do that? And then I seen that they were on StreamYard. So at that time, Rita wanted to advance stuff in her channel. And so I had signed up for it. You know how easy it is. Just go, sign up for it. And then I told Rita about it, and Rita signed up for it.
Excuse me 1 minute, guys. Auntie
Okay.
Donna and of you, could you hold it down for me for you know, me
Yes,
Okay.
like
A
two
ma'am.
minute.
minutes, please? Hold
Yeah.
it down for me.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. All right.
So are there any other sites or apps you use besides StreamYard? Have you tried of you?
Oh, I'm still back on this part. Hold on. You know,
Oh,
I'm listening to what you're saying. So yeah, and then you helped Rita do that, and I also helped too. But I guess I wasn't. Well, I don't know. I really wasn't as verbal, so I guess I was considered like a threat or something like that. But I actually remember helping her with that because I doxed myself during that time. I actually let my camera slip on me. I would have had the most horrible camera slip. I had on a raggedy ass bathrobe. I had my hair braided and unbraided, my real hair. I had a bunch of wigs behind me, and I was taping like right in front of a closet. When I tell you, Auntie Donna,
wait a minute. Whose stream did you go up on? You went up on Rita's stream
the
and
one that you was up on there with Rita, and Rita
no,
started to
no, no, no,
get
no,
me
no,
out. Oh,
no.
you know
Wait,
what?
wait,
You know
wait,
it was
wait, wait,
two.
wait, wait. No, no,
You're
no,
right. There
no,
was two. There were
no, no,
two.
no,
There
no.
were two.
Yeah, because the first time she ever went okay, she would use the StreamYard, but
It
the
was
first
two.
time she ever dropped the link to pull someone up, Muffy, I think, was the first one to ever come up there. And
Yeah.
me, I was waiting on them to drop it in the link again. I mean, to drop the link, and didn't know that you could use the same link. You know what I'm saying? I just introduced the app to it. Shoot, I don't even know how to drop. I've never dropped a StreamYard in my
Well,
own.
I know, but it must have been. I know this was the first time she did it. You don't remember me? Well, you know what? You wouldn't have seen it because you know what? At some point, I think I was doing it at the same time, and so I
You know
was
what? You
logged.
know what? Can I stop you
Go
for
ahead.
1 minute?
Go ahead.
that particular day, I'll never forget it. That's why I was late coming back. That day that she did that, I was watching. I was staying over my niece's house, and I
Mm-hmm.
was bathing the kids up and putting them to bed. So a lot of that beginning part. So that probably was you.
That was me exactly
Okay,
because
and
I
I
know it
didn't
was the
know it because
same day.
I had stepped away
Yep.
to bathe the kids and put them in the bed, and then I
Yeah.
came. By the time I came back, Muffy was up on the so I missed
Yep.
all that. Muffy was on the stream yard.
Yeah, and you know what? That's exactly,
I think it
this
was
sounds
Muffy.
logical now because I know I was one of the first ones because helped her with the number, but you know what? She won't believe it now because she has it already embedded that you helped her in this now. But it really isn't about who helped her.
Right.
It's about the fact that my goddamn camera slip didn't get out. When I tell you, I whatever
I'm
I
gonna go
did,
back
I
and
flipped
find
that
it.
shit so fast. Oh
Now,
my
how about
god,
that?
my
Did you hear
camera
me?
slip would have,
Did you hear
huh?
me? I'm
What
gonna
you
go
say?
back and find it. I'm gonna go back and
No, you
find it.
can't. No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
How?
I double dog dare you to find. When I
How
tell
can
you
I?
that slip, that
How
you
can
can't.
I?
Well, no, you can't
How
because
how can I?
what test it? How about that? You
Do
know
you
why I
know
don't
who
think you
I am?
can? Because I think I was simultaneously uh over there and then I had my own thing because it happened on my own channel. So I deleted whatever it was I was doing. That's why
Oh,
you
oh,
can't
oh,
find
oh,
it.
okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. I take that
Right.
back.
I'm right.
I
Girl,
thought
when it
you
comes
said,
to
I thought you
technology.
said, look. I thought you were saying you had to slip over there at Rita's. I was getting ready to say I might
No,
have
it
that.
was. It was
But I
at
really wasn't
Rita's.
in the screen. I really wasn't
Right. It
into
wasn't in the screen.
screen
Right.
recording then. I
Listen,
was
you
because
trying to
honey,
get messy now. Don't be trying to take shit back from years
I was
ago
mess
now, girl. We done
no,
made
I
up
was
and shit.
playing with you. No, I was
No,
just
I know
playing
you
with
are,
you.
but no, I'm being funny because the
Mhm.
reason why I think it would have been really a big key because that would have been the first original goddamn camera slip. Because I'm telling you, I even
I
kept
had a
that
camera
video
slip.
for a minute, and you
I
all
had
didn't
one.
see it, but it
Thank
was on
God.
my because everybody
Ain't
was
too late.
watching Rita. They weren't watching me. They were
Oh,
watching
good.
Rita,
Good.
and I
Okay.
was calling in or whatever, tapping in and helping her and when I tell you my camera slip was anybody's camera slip is out here, even Tracy's and everybody else, girl, my camera slip was horrible, but nobody saw
What?
it. Bitch, that shit.
Oh God. My camera slip wasn't bad. Thank God. It
I
wasn't
didn't
bad.
see yours, Auntie
It was
Donna.
on, you won't see it because it was on Jay Wilson channel. Um, it was a fun live too. One live that's he was over Mark House. It was a live. We was all up there talking, and he left us and went and we didn't even know it. I was just steady up there, just talking and talking, and
Mhm.
StreamYard know what the heck they doing because
They do. They
that
see.
mic button is right by the camera button,
They
and you
flip.
can make a mistake turning off,
Yes,
muting and unmuting your mic and turn your camera on.
you sure can. They knew what they was doing.
That's why I don't, honey, I don't, let me tell you something. I don't even join a stream yard until my device is taped.
Put that tape on it. And I've been telling people, Auntie Donna, that tape is their best friend. I keep telling
Hmm.
people, put tape on it. Don't even think you're gonna play. Oh no, I got my avatar up. Bitch, fuck a avatar. Put some tape on
Hmm.
there.
Hmm. I don't even try to join the stream yard. My tape first. First step, tape.
Number one tape, right.
Hey Carrie, I see Carrie in the building now. Hey
Mic
Carrie,
check
Carrie,
and
Carrie.
tape check. That's what I do. First of all, I begin any videos now. I do the mic check and then I do the
Hmm.
tape check. Okay. Right
So
now,
you
you
have an
see this
extra
right
mic.
here?
I don't even own a mic.
But they got a camera that's facing right here straight up, and you can see my face and the rest of this dang on room. You can see everything. You can see me in these goddamn pajama bottoms and whatever, girl. But the tape is right there. The tape never, and I even got duct tape on there.
I got the black gorilla tape on mine. I ain't playing no type of game.
You ain't playing. You got
I'm
gorilla
not
tape
playing.
on that mole.
Yeah, gorilla. You know how the gorilla glue is?
Yes,
They got gorilla tape, and I got the black one. I love everything black. Everything black. I
I
buy
do too.
everything black. I
I ain't
love
mad at
black.
you. I ain't
It,
mad at
my
you.
every room in my house is black and another accent color, but it's black all clean through this whole place. Black
But
and something else.
I want to say I'm just glad that whatever happened and whatever drama there was, that it didn't stop our interaction, because you
Nope,
had never done anything to me and I never done anything to
nope,
you. But it
nope.
just shows how when you kind of align yourself with people
Yes,
and
ma'am.
and
I had to
it,
learn.
yeah,
That's why I
well,
try
I
not
did
to beat
too.
some of these. That's why some of these newer people, I try not to beat them up too much because I had to learn my lesson.
Yes, ma'am. And that's why I never really, like, I might hang around with some people in certain areas and certain groups and things like that, but I'm not anybody. I'm just, it's just me. I'm, I am me. A view is a view. I go where I want to go. I pay my own internet bill,
Hmm.
my own cable. I don't align myself up with groups. Now, I might hang around a little, some groups and stuff a little bit too long, but when I feel like my welcome is being not reciprocated, where you feel like you're just being tolerated, I just move on. I try to keep it moving. What do they say? Move around. Just keep moving around. That way, I don't have any loyalty. I don't owe anybody anything. When I stop watching you, I don't have to feel guilty. You don't have
Hmm.
to do videos about where's the view is the view. Because I'm over somebody
Hmm.
else's live and somebody else is paying them a little bit
Hmm.
more attention. But it's no ill
Hmm.
will. It's just I
Hmm.
don't want to be linked up to particular people. I am me.
Hmm.
What about me? Why don't y'all link up with me? How about that?
Hmm.
But it is what
Cause
it is.
you drop some gems over there. You really do.
Thank
And
you.
I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy it. I go over there, like I say, and I watch you color, and it takes me back to the times when me and my grandma used to color. And my
Yes, ma'am.
grandmother, my grandmother had a way of coloring I thought was, and she she always held her pinky out. She always held her, like how a sophisticated woman would do when they sipping their tea, how they had that pinky out. My
Yes, ma'am.
grandmother always colored, and her pinky always was. I never could understand it, so I would always try to copy it and different stuff. But yeah, that was me and my grandma's good times together.
Well, I do the
Yeah,
same thing when I do that, or even if I'm doing something as simple as cooking and stuff like that. I know y'all like, how she do all that shit? We only see 150 videos on her life. I have over 8,000 videos. Anytime I have
exactly.
a moment or anything I want to think about or share, I always would pop the video camera on. And then at
Hmm.
some point I realized you can't share too much out here with these
Sure
people
can.
in the beef
Sure
sector.
can.
Because they will
I
use it
remember
and
one time I went to my cousin's house in the projects to her granddaughter's, which was my great niece, first birthday party. I have a video of that. And then half the time I set the phone down and was helping serve food and was running around just having a good time. I you
right.
know you can't share stuff. I got one where me and the kids went to the punch pit because I started my channel as far as Auntie Donna, uh, sharing me being an aunt, and but then when they changed that YouTube law, that just knocked it out. I just it went. I couldn't do my channel the way I wanted to, and then it's so dark over here. I didn't want to my kids, my little nieces and nephews out here, and then their parents trying to find these people up here. So I'm like, nah, let me leave this alone.
Yeah, I don't like it the fact that people can't share, certain nice wholesome events and certain
Hmm.
things in life, but
Hmm.
that's just what it has become. But I know a lot of the older women of my age who have families and grandkids and all that. They would love to share that. And then when I see them do share certain things or even share certain medical histories and facts about their family members and things, I
Hmm.
always say to myself, please don't do that. But you
Hmm.
can't tell nobody anything because everybody know every goddamn thing. So I just sit back and watch, and sure enough, whatever I have thought that's going to happen happens, and then we here we are.
Right.
And I'm actually speaking about somebody in particular, but I'm not going to say their name. But
Oh,
I,
because I
I
ain't even
just,
figured it out. Wait.
yeah, don't even worry, and you probably
Okay, I'm
won't.
gonna
You
let it.
probably, yeah,
It went clean over my head, so I'm gonna let it stay over my head. Okay,
and
just say
that's
I'm gonna
fine.
let it stay. Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of like a generic kind of
Yes,
thing. Just
this heat will be back. She stepped away for a minute, so me and Miss View, Miss Pam, a view is a view. We up here talking and keeping y'all entertained. So yeah,
mhm.
but yeah, and that's what I say, Miss Pam. I had to learn. Don't the hard way. Don't I support who I support. There's content creators, you know. Uh-oh, that's you. Uh-oh. Go ahead.
That's not me. That's heat
That's
wave.
not, yeah, that's heat wave because I don't have no
Yeah,
name
I
tag
turn
like
off
that.
all my apparatus. First thing I do, I check my mic, I check my screen, my camera, and I turn off my apparatus. Anything extra?
Oh
No,
no, I had when I just got knocked off a minute ago, that was from an IG call. You ain't, but yeah,
oh,
so I
there's so much. Aren't you glad, Auntie Donna, that we didn't have all this fool la la when we were growing up? Or maybe you might
yes.
not be glad. I know
No,
I'm
no, no, no,
glad.
no, 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 no. I'm glad. I had a
Oh, okay.
chance to enjoy a childhood. I had a chance to go, I never was, being raised down there in Georgia. I didn't too much do too much running outside, especially when I got a little older. I waited till the sun go down because it's hot hell in Georgia in the summertime. It's like the
Yes,
devil
ma'am.
heat down there. And
I know about it.
but I feel like I had more of uh, I feel like we had better childhoods. Like even when I was in Philadelphia and stuff like that, or visit here in New Jersey, uh you had your family, then you had the neighborhood families. Your family knew the family down the street or across the street. It was how they said a village. It was like a village.
They were porch watchers.
Oh,
The neighbors were porch
them
watchers.
old nosy old women.
They
Ah,
watch and they see
the
everything. By the
tail.
time you get wherever you gotta go, everybody went to the same church too. They had the party line, they called and tell your business. Your grandbaby out here acting a fool out here in the street. And next thing you know, 5 minutes later, grandma and granddaddy over there coming on and drag your ass. You done got beat by 2 or 3 other grandmamas and aunties, and by the time you get home, you're gonna get the real beat down. But you learn not to do that shit anymore.
Heck no. Heck no. Back then, people cared not to bring embarrassment onto their family. Now these kids don't care. You better not even look at a teenager nowadays. You better not even look them in their eyes too long. Mm-mm, mm-mm, uh-uh. I don't play with them. Even the ones in my family love them to death. But as soon as they start smelling their stuff and get disrespectful and grown, I pull out my doggone long handle spoon. You get one just like the adults do. Here you go. God bless you.
Yeah,
Amen.
because you know what they do now? They cuss out the teachers. They disrespect the teachers. They put them on
Oh,
social media,
have you
Facebook,
seen them teachers
TikTok.
losing their careers over these kids fighting over
Right.
phones? Over the phones because they, taking the kids' phones.
Mhm. Yep.
One of them ladies still leg messed up. She can't even work. Got one lady that fought that girl about that phone. Shoot, they trying to press charges on the teacher. But that girl
Mhm.
swung on that lady. So she was supposed to let that girl just beat her. That what it is.
I I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you this. When I after I graduated college, it was a big thing to be a substitute teacher, especially it was part-time and you only,
Hmm.
you signed up for it and then you were able to just like work a class for a day or every 2 days or a week or something like that when the teachers went on vacation or were sick and then, they just needed somebody to come in. So, they have a whole program when the substitute teacher
Okay.
comes in, a
Thank you
whole
guys so
curriculum.
much for holding
You're
down.
welcome.
Oh, you're
That's
You might
why
want
welcome.
we
to
come
check.
at the
Anytime.
You might
wrong
want to
time.
check the device. You
Wait,
had a phone call while you were gone.
Yeah, you did.
what did I miss?
You had a
A lot,
phone
right?
call while you were gone.
No, Auntie Donna and I done cussed each other out, and she called me
Really?
a
Later.
bitch,
Oh
and I
man.
told her to
Yeah.
fuck herself. She called me, Auntie Donna called me a
She told me
bitch,
to.
and
She told me she
What?
wasn't kissing my big yellow
Oh
ass for me to
man.
go wash
yes,
my big yellow ass.
she
We
did.
done
See,
drug each other from
leave your
Timbuktu
kids
and back.
alone.
We done
So you got a red
drug
Y'all
each
ball.
other
destroying
for
the house.
filth.
You got a red ball.
And then we talked about your ass too, Heat Wave. How the
Oh
fuck you
Lord.
Yeah,
gonna get us on your
yeah.
goddamn lab and your ass goddamn across town? The fuck?
Think we is her
Those people
workers.
just scared.
We
And
don't
I'm like,
work for
hurry up. I
free.
said, I have something up there. The man is like, look, mom, listen, do you want to bring this in? So that's the cement, right? I'm like, put it there. It's raining. We gotta cover this. It's a good thing I had a top to cover it over. So yeah, they got here coming out from Auntie Donna Place, Jersey. Said the traffic and all of that. Anyway, got you with that easy.
Okay, Miss Heatwave, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get off of here. I had a great time talking to Miss Auntie Donna, but if you don't mind, can you tell me how we met and how the fuck we met? Because I asked
Mm.
Auntie
Boy,
Donna,
you
she done told me all the ratchet shit that we done went through and everything, but we good now. Can you tell me the
It's
ratchet
a
shit that?
Saturday. It was a Saturday morning, right?
Here we go.
So I'm strolling down the street, and I saw you. So you was like shouting, right? Like you were fighting with someone. So I was brazen, got into the chat, and I'm like, it's too early in the morning. Why you yelling? And it's like you were looking directly at me. I'm like, oh my God, this is not gonna be good. You said, who the hell are you? You came at because I came, in that way. And I figured you was gonna tell me to get out the chat. There were about I think it was about 20 something people in the chat. And I'm looking at the chat, nobody wasn't saying anything. And you said, if you want to stay here, I don't know who you are, like to have manners or something like that. And I sat down very comfortably and I listened. So you were not yelling at anybody, you were giving them a joke, you know. And I sat down comfortably like that. And then I came back and I saw coming there and you mod me up, right? And then because of my so-called friend, yeah, that woman there,
That woman there.
yes, she one, and you always used to do the early morning. I think there was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So I saw a notification. I said, let me go over there. I was the only mod in the chat. So we were speaking. And then suddenly you went after her. You like, I don't like that. And you started up. And I'm now in the chat. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So now I typed, why are you speaking on her like that? You didn't read that chat, right, baby? You saw that?
I was
You came here, you
waiting.
said, oh, I forgot. You belongs over there. You didn't say a word. You did not say a word. And then two other mods came in. I exited because like I only got you aggravated. So I took about 2 weeks to come back. When I look, I didn't have my mod sick. I was so damn angry. I got you in the comment section. I'm like, why did you do that to me? I was just speaking the truth. And I was representing, I don't see it was anything personal. But what I think I did wrong. So I was searching myself. I said, you seems like a very reasonable person. So guess what? I was discussing this with my mom. And I said, what could I have done wrong? She told me, she said, if you're doing, because I tell her it's a security job, right? She said, if you're doing security job and you're talking to your employer, then you don't do it in the in front of the public.
Right,
You
right.
should have done that after. And I said, oh my God, you're right. Because I was trying to represent Miss Ma'am, trying to
right,
be such a loyal friend. And
Yes,
look where
ma'am.
it got me. I kick in the
Yes, ma'am.
ass.
it's okay. Look
But
how
I
many.
saw it. I saw
But
it. I
Miss
saw it.
Heatwave, look how many since you moved on, how many people have embraced you that you probably thought, because I didn't know you. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know. I
Yeah.
had been seeing you in the chats. I had been seeing Very Carrie, she had the other name
Mm-hmm.
in the chats, but I didn't even know that y'all were her mods until people
No, I was
started
not a
saying
mod
it.
for her.
No, even when you were,
Carrie
and even
was.
even though you were over there,
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that you were over there, because when I say I don't watch somebody, I don't watch them. Now I have
Yeah.
been peeking at her since she had that little love interest. I will peek over there every now and then, but when I say I don't watch you, I ain't watching you.
Yeah, because
I,
I've
you
never
know,
seen you over there.
some people, I was over there when she first started the
Hmm.
used to sing the candies, dropping them I used to be down there
Yeah,
with the candies and the I like to do the little flips and stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. When she first started opening up her channel, yeah, I was over there. But
Because
when
you
it
used to
got to
do
the
uploads,
yeah,
remember?
But
yeah.
Miss Heatwave,
Yes.
you
I'm
are.
sorry.
I saw your loyalty so early on because
Hmm.
I recognize you. I
Hmm.
recognize you in some of my the spirit of you in some of my family members and some of
Really?
my
Oh,
friends. I
mm-hmm.
recognize that in you. And then
Hmm.
when I saw that you were associated with her,
Hmm.
I
It
was
was shocking.
like,
Yeah, you were
this
upset. Yeah.
I was extremely upset, but
Hmm.
I can't tell anybody where to go. But what
Yeah.
you're not going to do is sit up under my damn rain
Hmm.
umbrella.
Yeah.
And then I saw Carrie over there, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
And
And
I
I
was the
said,
one that got Carrie mudded up. I didn't even
"I
know Carrie,
know,
but my spirit just was drawn to her. And the
but
way how she was treated, my God.
mhm. but
Hmm.
It's crazy.
I don't. I'm not a one. Even though people say, "Oh, you're just bossy and you just
Hmm.
tell people what to do," I never do that.
Yeah.
I just show my disappointment and then I move
Hmm.
on, and then I protect myself. But when I
Yes.
tell you,
Right.
I didn't want you to get through all that mess because you are a very loyal person. I don't know if people don't
Hmm.
recognize that. I think that they use
Hmm.
the fact that you have a accent and everything,
Hmm.
but I hear everything that you say. I understand everything that you say.
Thank you, Miss
Um,
Fan.
and so I also respected your spirit and I respected your heart. I said, you know what? I'm never going to drag her like that, like other people are doing. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I was so mad at so many people, Miss
Hmm.
Heatwave, over you
Yes.
and over Very Carey because of
Hmm.
that bitch.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I just don't want to be one of those people that's always talking about the crazy lady. She's
Hmm.
crazy. She's nuts. I can't help it if other people don't recognize it. When she
Correct.
doesn't
Correct.
come at me, she leaves me alone. I'm on my side of the street. She's on her side of the street.
Hmm.
But when I see two people that are really
Hmm.
people
Good
that you would
people.
want
Hmm.
on your
Yeah.
side on your team,
That's right. That's
that
right.
shit pissed me off. And I'm sorry if you've ever felt like I was disrespecting you or ignoring
No, no,
you.
no. You did not disrespect me. Not at
I
all.
just
Not at
I
all.
just have a heart.
Because I could feel it in your spirit. Because you know what? And I said, you know what? Miss Fem really said that. You said it was two people in the sector you really, you're not feeling. I think Miss Bless was one and the other lady was one.
Yes,
Correct?
ma'am. Correct.
Okay. Hmm.
Mhm.
And
But
I
people
could
are not
remember
gonna
the
see
day
the
when you
other
were
lady
going
though.
after Miss Fem. No, I couldn't
Ma'am.
remember the day you were going after what's her name. Oh shit.
Miss
She
Pam
was
going
she was
over
doing karaoke. Oh damn. Nicole Tyler.
Oh, I was right with
Nicole.
her.
Nicole Tyler.
I was right
You
with so
hanging
many
out with Nicole
people.
Nicole's
Tyler?
bra. Oh my
Yeah.
god. You were
Oh,
going
I missed that.
crazy. Ugh.
Oh, that was one of my good ones. And I think you know what? I need to find some old videos. Yes, I saw through her too.
Hmm.
Miss Pam is like, a grown woman. Why she look like that? This shovel. That's not the right size. Why is it hanging like that? Why is oh God, all stuff today you were like going at, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, Miss Van might have to mail a bra for this woman. You were so aggravated because you know why? I was studying why she, what does she care? But I see
I
what you were
like the
looking
way
at
Miss Pam
as a
say bitch.
female, and a mature person,
Right.
because it was not looking. You know what I'm saying?
Her
It
titties
was.
were hanging. Her bra was
Yeah, true,
and it
true.
was just disrespectful. How the hell you
Yeah.
get on here and you try to represent a whole goddamn grandmama and shit, and you get out here with your titties hanging, and you can't sing, and you look motherfucking half
Miss
crazy,
Pam
goddamn
is
weird talk to
something
the side.
else.
It
Miss
just
Pam, you
annoyed
spoke
me.
your
And
mind
nobody
that
was
day.
saying anything, Heat Wave. Everybody was giving her accolades. Oh, you're gorgeous and you're beautiful and you can sing. I was like, y'all telling a motherfucking lie. And then you got
Huh?
this
Miss
woman
Pam.
out here with this kid that has autism in a wheelchair, and she's peddling this kid around on her live where she's supposed to be taking care of the child,
Yeah.
teaching the child, helping the child. She's on here doing goddamn YouTube videos, and I'm like, y'all bitches don't even see this shit.
I think the funniest thing I heard was
Hmm.
when her and Miss Olivia was arguing over there at Susie. And I didn't even used to watch Susie like that.
Oh
But I
yes.
came across
Hmm.
that video and them two was arguing. I didn't even know. I was like, who is these women? I knew who Nicole was, but I didn't know who Miss Olivia was. And then
She was
that's
doing
how I
Car
got to know.
Chronicles to the end, and she was doing good with that.
I think the time I noticed her is when her and Sean met up somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when I got to know. I had just I had knew who she was, but that's when I started watching. But like I said,
Okay, when Rita came out, Rita was mimicking her, but
I
I
missed
still
that
for
part. I
Rita
hadn't got
rap
over there yet.
herself. You remember that?
Do you know she deleted that one? I missed that. I missed that
That one
live. That
was
was one of her
good.
first parodies. They say she
Mm-hmm.
had a trash bag on. Yeah, that was
That
one of
one
her
was
first
real good.
parodies. I wasn't over
Hmm.
there yet then, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's we've been here for a minute, and that's why sometimes I just have to sit back. I be trying to let
Yep.
some of the people know what's going on.
Yeah.
You could see the train wreck before it happened.
Correct.
Exactly.
Like right now, I see the MU ain't through with with the people yet, and they still letting her do it. That's why when they be like, oh, she running through the beef say, I say she ain't running through me because I seen her from the door. She running through y'all. She ain't running
Saw
Hmm.
through
her
me.
at the door.
At the door. Her and a
And
couple
you
of
don't even
other
have to
ones.
say anything about it because she gonna get hers. Her and the other people, they gonna get theirs. Just sit
Mm.
back and watch.
Oh, I already know because I saw her go through the other sectors. But see, the only thing different is the beef sector was the only sector that helped her grow. See, the
True.
other ones would use her, but they wasn't, filling up that room. The beef sector, you know,
Hmm.
the content creators that shoved her down people's throat, which was Tracy, Kimmy, and Pizarro.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, and then sometime a little bit Jay Wilson would have her up there. But that's how they do. But that's what the big sector do. A lot of the other sectors don't know. They use you to fill in they stream yards and be their content.
But then they say they don't watch it. They don't watch us. How you don't watch the lesser
How you don't
viewed?
watch us and one of y'all done doggone try to name yourselves like us? What do you mean you don't watch us?
Hello. They don't watch us, but they watch the people with the lower viewer count, but then they get on here and steal our goddamn commentary. I don't think anybody's ever said
Child.
that. They
Can I
watch
ask you
us.
something? Ladies,
Yes,
because we
ma'am.
done been here for a while. Do y'all remember when we used to have yellow checks used to drop down in the beef sector all the time? You barely see a yellow check. I mean, not yellow, gray check. The
Yeah.
big time. We used to see gray checks drop all down through the beef sector. They don't even show up no more. They stay up in the clouds and steal our shit and go back to their sectors. Hmm.
Yep.
That's what I've been telling
You don't even
people.
see it.
That's
But
why
Rita
I
used to
only
keep a
bring
lot
shit
of
on my
gray
own
checks used to
channel.
come through her chat all the time.
Hmm. Yep.
Miss Pam, before you go, right? Let's do a
Yes,
little mess.
ma'am.
What do you take
She
from
said, "Let's do a little mess." Okay, what? What mess? You know, I'm down for a
what
little mess, girl.
a
What?
little
Oh
mess,
Lord,
right?
let me
What do
see if
you
Okay.
he'll
take
remember.
from the lady, the misunderstand lady and the other lady, the pieces lady? What do you think about that? Something brewing to happen? What do you think?
Oh, I think they're planning this. I think this has been some conversation that they planned it out. They've wrote this down
Mm-hmm.
on paper. This
Mm-hmm.
is this is scripted. I
Mm-hmm.
do think that the okay, I must call people how I call them on my nickname and shit.
Yeah.
Um
Mhm.
Goddamn tree dog is want to
Mm-hmm.
get a little bit of a goddamn non-dancing bitch. She want to get a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of that, but she
Oh my
likes it
God.
because the non-dancing bitch, which let's just say misunderstood, she want to get some coins. She just saved up her goddamn whole little YouTube checks for a minute so that she can throw coins out. That's the only reason why she was accepted out here in the goddamn beef sector because she was
Mm-hmm.
throwing coins and stuff. People let her get on here
Mhm.
and let her rant
Mhm.
and rave with her ditzy
Mhm.
ass. But
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
but now she's holding tight on the money that she's throwing around. You notice she don't
Mm-hmm.
throw money around that much.
Mhm.
Now, in the
Unless she
last
doing it in the
coin,
back to certain
yeah,
ones,
right,
but yeah.
$300, and now we got to hear about goddamn the pig lady with $300. You know, but we don't even know where's that $300. Do we really fucking
Carrie said a
care?
celebrity pig.
three
Yeah,
hundred
but
dollars. Hell,
what do
that's
we
my
really
electric
care?
bill. Who crying over
They
300?
pay
Never
they
mind.
playing us. They think they playing us and we don't even know it. But do we really give a fuck? It's a whole goddamn entertainment. See, but that part is entertainment. Pizza and her little crew is entertainment. I like me
Hmm.
some pizza. I only like pizza
Me
because
too. Yeah.
I just picked her, and then
Mhm.
of the realest of these motherfuckers out here, she is real and she's comedic and she give you what you want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't fuck with her goddamn panels anymore because bitch, I done got dragged over there and I have dragged over there. Okay, so it's
Hmm.
an
Okay.
equal opportunity, but I don't feel like raising my goddamn blood pressure going over
Yeah.
to the goddamn Pieces channel because she got a lot of bitches over there
Exactly.
that I don't give a fuck for.
Most of the people I don't know
Exactly.
because they're from different sectors. Don't know those people.
And
It's
then
different.
I don't watch because the pig lady
Hmm.
when she first came over here, when I first even found out about her was over in the goddamn pound cake ladies channel. And I don't even watch the
Mm-hmm.
goddamn pound cake bitch. I don't watch
Mm.
her like that. But I was over there a couple times and then she tried to come at me trying to get information about my sorority. And I'm like, girl, this is the YouTube.
What?
Why are we talking about sororities and
Hmm.
fraternities? Pretty
Cause she
committee.
wanted to, cause she wanted to ask you about yours, so she can go out talking like it's her experience. But I'm gonna
And then
shut
I
up.
shut it
I'm gonna shut
down,
up.
Auntie Donna. I shut it down, and that's when
That
she cussed me
like
out
you
and then
should,
assumed that I'm drunk all the time. Girl,
like
if
you
I tell
should.
you if I'm drinking, I
Tell
haven't
you.
drank like that in a long time. Now I'm
Hmm.
telling you, I will get a good goddamn cocktail to get on here and cuss a bitch out, but I don't do it that much anymore. I
Miss
haven't
Des,
done it really in 2 years. I
that is
ain't
not
going to
to
no
encourage, but
AA and no
you was
AAA.
one of
I
those
haven't
happy
had a
ones.
drink in a minute. I usually have my little wine, but I
Yeah,
haven't even had
but
no wine.
I'm
I
checking
ain't
up
had no
on my
weed
health to make
either in over a week.
Yeah, I'm checking up on my
I
goddamn
control
health to
this.
make sure
Hmm.
I'm okay. I don't need to get drunk and been drinking and shit to get on this motherfucker YouTube to tell a bitch how I feel.
Right,
That's
right,
Mm-mm.
for other people.
Mm-mm. Well,
right. But you know what?
well,
It's the you never expect it from you. You do this thing so damn smooth.
cause she looked like such a sweet lady. She looked so sweet. And when she started going in, you be like, "Are those words coming out of her mouth?" Oh my,
Y'all are funny.
oh my. It's true. That's well. That's how I
Well,
feel.
that's
That's
the
my
side of
experience.
and I was actually reading something on Miss Cruz's page about a Leo.
Oh,
And
she been
and I
funny
don't really
lately.
believe in astrological signs stuff like
Mhm.
that, but there is some validity into what they say. There is because it wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
out here for so long with no reason. So
Uh-huh.
Correct.
I
Uh-huh.
do read those things, and when I tell you I read what Miss Cruiser had on, I guess her Instagram or something like that, I was like, oh damn. But I can only take so much. I am a very understanding and compassionate person. I have to be like that because at some point in my professional career, I have worked in HR. So I
Okay.
already know there's 9 sides to every story. You're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
come into my office and tell me about how horrible this person is, and you ain't
Mm-hmm.
done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And
Exactly.
so I don't believe in all that kind of fool la la. So I always listen and I always take it in. But in my personal YouTube career, I take it in until I get fucking sick of it. And I either
Uh-huh.
say I see the shit at the door, or I say, you know what, I've had enough. And 9 sometimes out of 10, when I've had enough, it's not good. I just say
Mm-hmm.
I watch and I watch until I can't take it no more. And I guess that's when people say, I didn't know she could cuss. Bitch, I've been cussing from goddamn 3 years old. But I don't do that all the time because it's not necessary. You don't have to speak like this and act
Okay,
like
well, I thank you. I have to thank
Oh,
all of you
thank
guys,
you.
both of you for joining me
All
here
right.
today. We're
Okay.
gonna go have
I've
dinner.
enjoyed myself. I
Thank
I
you
really
have
so
have.
too.
much.
Thank you,
We're
Hebrew.
Even though
gonna
I was
have some
sitting
late
behind
night
screen
Pam,
for
talk.
damn
Pam.
35 minutes. Let me get
Listen,
off here. Let me
listen,
let
listen.
them
Uh-oh.
let me
Don't go anywhere
leave
yet, Miss Pam. Wait a
gracefully.
minute, Miss
What?
Pam. Please wait a minute. Listen.
Oh Lord.
Seeing that I'm dropping the thing, I'm a big shot now. So what we're gonna do? I want us to
Oh
have a
Lord.
late night, big girls, big guys,
Oh,
grown conversation.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I want everybody to, we're gonna be talking about sex, baby. We're gonna be talking about you and me.
Oh,
Okay?
Okay.
What about
oh,
that? A little
Yeah,
that
something
sounds
like
good.
that.
that's fine. I mean,
Okay?
it is what it is. But only thing I can't do it on Fridays and Saturdays because I have my babies and I can't. That's another reason why I don't go live and different stuff too.
Uh-huh.
Cause I yeah I have if as long as it's not when I don't mind joining. But if I have my babies, there's no way I can get on anybody's
And the
Okay.
funeral.
babies
Okay.
come first. The babies come
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yes, of course.
They be in the background with all they stuff playing, and I don't want to nobody
Yes,
to get
yes,
no
of course.
copyright,
Protect
because
those
they be
kids.
having all,
Yes.
yeah, they be
Correct.
having all those different shows, and they will
Hmm.
not doggone. I done bought them the earphones, the ear pop. They don't want it. They
I
don't
want to
Yeah.
want that.
talk about mostly like your first time. What was your experience? Things like that.
You
Oh
can
my
do
To
that.
go
God.
back memory lane. Memory lane.
Right. And I'm open to any time, but I know
Oh,
Miss
that's
Auntie
right.
Donna has her particular times, is, and that's how it should be. It all
Hmm.
should be also looking out for your family and your grandkids and stuff. I don't know why
Correct.
people don't even understand that. So
Hmm.
yeah, heat wave, I'm down with it. And anytime
Okay.
Miss Auntie Donna wants to do it, and Miss Auntie Donna, heat wave, and I could do this also when the times that you babysitting, and then
Hmm.
you could just listen on the ear pod. Okay, so heat wave, if Friday, Saturdays is okay with me.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine with me. I've
I'm gonna
enjoyed
put it on the
myself.
community wall and
I really done had myself
yeah.
a ball. Don't you take this down, Heat Wave.
No, I'm not.
No, she's not gonna take this down.
Okay, talk to you ladies
Okay.
later. I'm going back
Auntie
Okay.
to
Donna,
Bye
I just
bye.
love you.
Love you too.
And
you
Bye
too, Miss
bye.
Pam. Love you
Thanks for
too,
uh-huh.
being
Heat
here.
Wave.
All
We
right,
keep it
and then
real, ladies. Keep it real. Somebody got to keep it real around here. All right.
bitch, right.
Bye.
And the heat wave, anytime you want
Yes.
to do that, that's fine, because everybody
Mhm.
is in different stages in their life, and
Yes.
different points with family and not
Hmm.
having family and all that. Because I'm actually
Yes.
going through a lot of things, taking care of people that I probably shouldn't be, that they should
Yeah.
be taken care of, but a lot
Yeah.
of my family members have died.
Yeah.
So we can
Yeah.
have conversations about that, and then
Yeah.
also why I'm an old maid on the goddamn YouTube. I ain't dead. People
You
say,
happy?
"Oh, like you celibate, you ain't had sex in 15 years. What's wrong with that, bitch?
Oh,
I
you're gonna
still
hear
look good." I
something
can,
from me. I'm gonna beat you with that.
oh Lord.
I'm gonna say nothing
Okay, don't
until
say nothing. Just save it.
no.
We gonna
I'm
find
saving
out
it.
the
Yeah.
truth. All right. Well, you just let me know when to come over and when to do it or whatever, and
Okay.
then
I'm
when.
gonna put it on the community wall. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. And then I'm
Mhm.
so happy to speak with Auntie Donna, because I've had
Yeah.
some thoughts about how her and I, interacted, and I didn't know how
Yes.
she really thought about me. And so I see that she was just as confused as I was, but we good now.
Yeah. That's nice.
All right, I'm gonna leave
Thank
now.
you
Let
so
you
much
let
for
your
being here and
audience.
joining me
Okay,
this
baby, I'm gonna
evening.
let you talk to your audience. Bye bye. Bye
Okay.
y'all. All right.
Bye. Thank you so much, guys, for being here this evening with me. I really appreciate that. You could have been anywhere, but you choose to spend it with me. I thank you so much. Let me go down the names. Um, well, the view she just left. Just comfort zone. Thank you so much for being here. Sparkling water. Thank you for your time, Missy Black. Thank you so much. Who else is here? Um, during this blessed. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward for that little adult conversation. I don't know. I'm going to go down memory lane, talk a little bullshit. All the time is fight. We could do a little something, you know. Miss Ray, thank you so much for being here, my dear. Carrie I, security, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Strictly Platinum, thank you so much for being here. Um, I hope later this evening I'll put it on the community wall. I'll choose a time and hope to see most of our more mature women here. And you're gonna speak the truth, y'all. Ain't nobody coming no lies, okay? So don't come and tell me some of y'all have your virgin. Okay, all right. So we're gonna have fun. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.